time to introduce myself. Hello, it is Ballboy57 here. As always, joined by Mr. Head 14 for a great couple of races here. We've only got 6 left in the championship. Who do you think is going to come out on top first of all?
Well, hello there everyone. It's going to be a very interesting night. I don't know who's going to come out on top. We've got some good drivers in tonight. 18 people here. Another attendance that is greatly received here in the FRL. Japan short. I know Dynasty has been practicing this. I know he's been practicing USA and USA short, so he might be favoured for that in my eyes. I think Valpai, he was robbed last week twice in Singapore and Malaysia, I do believe, after 2 incidents.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Valpai might just do the job in one of these races tonight, and I think Dynasty's got to be favoured for the others. What are your opinions?
Well, I think that if Valpai doesn't have any spins or crashes, I think that he can win all 3 races here today. I strongly believe in that. But after Singapore and the huge battle that VSR and Valpai had, I think it's going to be between them two. But during those races, Gennaro didn't even turn up for those, so he could easily be within the mix there. And Kazizel as well had a few issues, so it's going to be close between those 4. I don't see JB at all making any sort of surprises, really. But he has surprised us so far this season. He's currently in 3rd place in the championship with 184 points. By the way, SDB Cot leads with 216, and Kazizel is 2 points behind him, so it is extremely close there between those guys in the championship.
Yeah.
And right, let me see if I can share the stream out to people.
My connection's going, I think.
Well, that's okay for now. So far we have 18 drivers, which is absolutely fantastic. Let me see if I can
Mr. Flavel will not be joining us tonight, and apparently he has resigned as F2 coordinator. That's the latest I'm hearing.
Oh, did he send you that message, or?
He sent me a message privately saying he's going to resign from F2 coordinator.
Alright.
Final 2 weeks, which is terrible, but you put it this way: I've inherited a mess since I became FRL owner, and I'm trying to make it as best as I can. But
hang on a second. Can you? I don't know if this is live or not.
Is this live? Hang on a minute.
Hang on, let me have a look. On air, yeah, it says I'm live here, so I don't know if that's.
Check. Hang on.
I don't know if it's just my
subscriptions. Yeah, it's live.
On Ballboy, right? Is it on my account? Yeah. Ballboy57.
It's on Ballboy57. Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, that's a bit weird. Right. Okay, looks like we're ready. Yes, we are all ready to go. And
right, ready up, everyone. If you're watching the stream, hello, welcome to FRL, F2 Japan short, USA and USA short. We're in for a very exciting night tonight, as previously mentioned. And yeah, let's get this party started and get the show on the road.
If you can send me a link to the live stream on Twitter or something, that would be useful, because I can't even find it here. What's going on? Alright. So, predictions for this race. Japan short. I think it's crucial that after you do your pit stop, you don't come out in a bunch of traffic, because that could ruin your race completely. And I think that's going to be a main talking point in this Grand Prix. But we're heading on to qualifying here, and we'll all definitely be keeping an eye on the top 5 in the championship, which is SDB Cot, Kazizel, Valpai, Gennaro, JB, and yeah, that's 5, isn't it? That's right.
Valpai. Did you mention Valpai?
Yes, I did, yes. So yes, STB caught 216 points. Kazizel in second, 214 points. Third is JB with 184. Fourth is Valpy with 183. And Janari is fifth with
Oh,
173.
it's a wet qualifying session.
It is indeed, and who's going to be the first car out on track to brave the conditions and sweep away that standing water that's currently on the track?
Let's have a look. There
It's
is
a
a
Renault.
Renault coming out the pit, and I think it's going to be Housey. It is Housey. I'm on board with them. Predicted first.
As always.
Yeah, he's always the first one out on track. I'm personally looking forward to seeing how these drivers handle these conditions. I think we've had a rat race before in Japan, but that was only an F1. So let's see how these newbies perform.
Well, in fact, I have some statistical information here, and I can tell you all the races that were wet. And these are just the races, by the way, not qualifying sessions. Russia was wet, Britain was wet, and that was that. So only 2 races this season have been in wet conditions. Do
you know what? I've just realised Housey went out on dry tyres.
Yep, and he's come straight
they're
back
all
in
out on
again.
dry tyres, but it's raining. Oh, this is going to be very interesting. Oh, there's a bit of an incident between Valpy and the 2 Ferraris there. I think that was Dynasty and YBR. Oh, what? And Dynasty's off in the gravel.
Right, so I think everybody there has got it wrong, and they thought they could possibly get a quick lap in on the dry tyres, but it's just too wet. And oh, VSR nearly hitting the back there of the Renault. I think that's Fuad.
Yeah. Punisher
No, it's
and
not.
the 2 McLarens as well need to have contact as well. There.
So that's a bit bizarre.
There is spray coming off the tyres though. Who's going to be the first one to settle up with Housey not being in? It'll probably be Little Brookie, I think. He's going through the...
Yeah, but surely you want to be on the inters.
Yellow flags in sector 2. And that is... Sharts is off turn 1.
Shots. Oh yes, okay. Surely the inters would be quicker. I think the inters would be quicker, but I think it's just over the crossover point, and Gennaro has just
Valpy's out the session. What happened to Valpy? Oh, he's crashed he's crashed on the DRS straight.
Oh, quickly message Fuad and that. Tell him he's got a thingy, and who else is it? Matey Boy. They've got a qualifying round.
Fuad, Matey Boy, they're both in the pits.
Yeah, quickly do that in case they don't. They didn't read the message that we sent them.
Hang on a minute. I don't have Matey Boy as a friend. Damn it.
Alright, you can do that quickly. They're still in the pits. Live. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, I've got it up.
Right, where's thingy? Where's... Who he messaged me a couple of weeks ago.
Alright, just... There we go. Okay, the stream's working fine, and I finally actually found the stream, so that's good. Now let me... how do I... Quality report. Oh, I need to... Oh, I'm signed out here.
Oh, Fuad's coming out the pits. No, Fuad's coming out the pits. No!
Oh, there's been an incident.
Him that.
There's been an incident there. That is... who is that? What? That's
Wasn't
not YBR, is it? A Williams just ran into the back there of a JB. That's very bizarre.
Williams, JB. I think that's a Little Brookie.
Right.
Where is JB on track? Yeah, it is Little Brookie. It was the culprit there. Little Brookie's going back in the pits. Fuad has... Fuad... Please say Fuad's going to go back in the pits. He's not. Oh, God.
Right, if he didn't receive the message, which
He did,
probably
because I've just
happened.
messaged him that.
Oh, okay, right.
Matey Boy's in the pits, so I think he's got the gist of it. Yellow flag's in sector 2. That is a Red Bull off. Is that?
Yep. There's a Renault off as well, and Siren went very slowly there.
It was Punisher, the Red Bull. I'm trying to keep on top of this, goodness me. Dynasty's going for an outlap, going around turn 1. Run down with nearly half the session gone. Give you that in about a minute's time, and it is actually halfway through the session.
Right, I finally got the chat up.
Fruard is qualifying.
There we
Fruard
go.
is qualifying. He's just qualified.
Right.
Because Izzle's just went second. Housy's up to 7th on the Inters.
Interesting. Right, okay, now I can finally change the cameras now. Sorry about that, guys. I was just, having a look. Oh, Kazizzle really going for it here. Oh, and
Fuad!
who was
What
that?
on earth happened there? Was that Kazizzle?
Shots.
Yeah,
Shots spinning.
Fuad was in front of him.
Yeah,
Shots
so
has gone for a spin.
Kazizzle with lightning speed reactions there, managing just to avoid the McLaren of Sharts there.
Fuad
Goodness
was going
me.
slow. Fuad was going slow.
Oh, and Kazizzle has spun. Kazizzle has spun now. He's going to have to do another lap. Oh! You've got to be careful.
I wouldn't advise doing that, Kazizzle. No, I wouldn't advise doing that.
Sometimes the cars don't ghost. Could be, yeah, okay. Oh!
How on earth did he avoid that? Who was that? It was little Brookie avoiding that. Oh my goodness me.
Oh.
We're halfway through the session though. Sharks are set a 1:27.8. That's a great lap time. But there's a Ferrari gone for a spin. That's a Dynasty gone for a spin.
Yep, once again.
So 5 minutes left in the session, and Sweaty leads the way from Kazizzle and Punisher. Interesting top 3, don't you think?
Yeah, and where's SDB caught in all this? He's P8, so he's gonna have to set a time soon, because P8 is not a great place for someone who's leading the championship.
Freeward has clearly misinterpreted my message. He has got a quali ban, which will turn into a race ban.
Well, we'll message him after this just to find out exactly what happened.
Yeah, Matey Boy is still in the pit, which is good. Looks like he's serving his qualifying ban so far. Sharks has had a little spin there.
Right, here's Extreme. I'm watching Extreme here because he's been a controversial driver ever since he made himself.
Oh, Dynasty's gone for a spin at the last corner.
Yeah. Really struggling in these conditions, and that's Extreme. Oh. Oh, he's spinning
Extreme's on the
off.
soft, so he is lagging a bit, Extreme, on my screen anyways. It's fine now going down in turn 1. Yellow flag's in sector 3, somebody else has gone for a spin in sector 3. Looks like it's getting a lot wetter out there.
Yeah, so we could see the results we have now currently as the final results there, if no one can improve and if the conditions
get worse. It'll be really interesting because honestly, have you seen who's in 5th position? Little Brookie's in 5th position.
I'm shocked.
Qualifying ahead of Dynasty, Fuad, SDB caught, JB at this moment in time, YBR.
To be fair to him,
his expectations.
To be fair to him though, as he goes off wide, he did have a good race in Japan. Remember, he did lead for a couple of laps. I know it's because Valpy pitted a little bit early, but he still led. You know, he still managed to get himself in that position where he was leading the Grand Prix for about 2 laps.
Definitely looks like these conditions are getting wetter. Although in the pit lane, it does look like it's getting drier, which is quite interesting.
Oh, they're all sliding through the S section. It's great to see.
There's a McLaren off. Was that Sharts off maybe there? No, Sharts is in the pits. Gennaro was nearly cut the pit lane there. He hasn't improved. I've just realised I haven't got my telemetry or anything on.
Well,
How's
DRS
he qualified on the Inters and JB?
DRS is still enabled, so it's not wet enough.
Extreme's up to 5th. Oh, he's down to 6th now. SDB Cot's just gone up to 5th. JB's crashed out after the last corner on the straight. That's a bit of a weird one.
Yeah.
Oh, Syrian! Oh!
Syrian, what's
Syrian
going on with
keeping out
him?
of Dynasty's way there.
Yeah.
Keeping out of Jai's way even. The
SDB cuts
SDB
out.
cuts out the session. Oh! And
What
his
a
car's
crash.
glitching like mad there.
Yeah. That's an unfortunate crash, really.
Is there a dry line forming through the S section? There is. There's a dry line forming on the S section. I'm on board with Kazizzle, and it looks like there is a dry line forming.
Kazizzle. Oh, what's
Stuck
going on
behind
here?
the Toro Rosso.
Oh, what's going on here?
I think that was. He went off.
Two drivers going side by side here, extremes on the grass. That's
What
a
is
bit weird.
Extreme doing?
That was a bit weird.
Oh, Kazizzle's gone quicker by 4,000 from Punisher. Look how tight it is at the top three.
Oh my goodness. Blink and you'll miss it. Oh, and Kazizzle spins. Oh, is he going to recover it?
Extreme's
Yes.
off on the grass. Good lad, Extreme. Keeping out the way.
Literally.
Everyone, you are ruining your tyres a bit though. I think
He's-
that's a Dynasty as well waiting. No, that's not Dynasty, that's YBR.
That's an extreme form of getting out the way. But
Dynasty's going right around the outside. Is he going to set a lap here? Is he on for a lap?
Up to
He
6th.
has. He set up 41.8. Not bad.
Not bad
Extreme's
indeed.
off in the gravel now.
Little Brookie.
Blinking missed the stuff. Fuad's gone for a spin at the second to last corner. Luckily his car's ghosted. Track's getting quicker. We're going to see quite a lot of times coming through now, I think.
Yep, 38 seconds left in the session here. So, let's see if they can all improve, possibly. Conditions getting a little bit worse. Although the sun is starting to shine here, so... Oh, and he's Extreme's retired.
Extreme's out. Oh, he's retired. He was in the gravel.
VSR up to 4th. Sweaty's gone faster.
Gone quicker. 40.4. These lap times are coming down slowly.
Yep, and here's Kazizzle coming through the final corner. Is he going to make it for another lap, possibly?
He was a tenth down in the middle sector. Yeah, he
Right.
didn't improve.
So we'll get one more crack at it then.
Oh, he just got in as well. Literally on the blink.
Into turn 1.
Punisher is retired from the session. Dynasty might be the one to watch out for. He is the one to watch out for. He's going 3/10 quicker here. Through the final corner, Dynasty. Is this a fast lap? 40.7, he goes 4th.
No.
And he's just a 10th off Kazizzle.
Right, Kazizzle's quicker though. He's 73 thousandths quicker here.
Oh, he just got caught in the grass a little bit there though. He's got slipstream from the car ahead of him. Is this going to be quicker? 40.5, I think that was.
Yeah. Not quite.
Yeah, he's gone second. He remains second. And that is qualifying over. Blinked and you missed stuff in FRL tonight. Goodness me.
So sweaty, wow.
Look at the top 4, covered by 3/10 nearly.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. British 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking at the first 2 rows of the grid. Then it's Gennaro and SDB caught the Hassers in 5th and 6th. Little Brookie, Renault, Little Brookie, Extreme, Syrian and Fuad rounding off the top 10. YBR, Sharts, 11th and 12th. How has he qualified on the Inters and was quicker than JB and Storm?
That's interesting.
As we now go towards the race. What's your predictions for the win, Bullboy 57?
If Sweaty gets a good start, he's gonna win. But as we know, traffic and pit stops will determine the outcome of this race. And a safety car, of course, maybe. And a virtual safety car, as we saw in F1 last season with Francis Jessica. So yeah, here we go then.
Oh yes.
For the formation lap. I'm really excited
dry as
about this
well.
one. This
It is a
track
dry
is just
session.
it can be so chaotic as well. You know,
Smell my dinner being cooked.
whoever makes an overtake here you're gonna have to be really brave.
Yeah, you're gonna be mad. You're gonna have to be mad on the brakes if you want to overtake around this track.
Yeah.
Be careful going into turn 1 if you're watching the stream. Be careful going into turn 1 as we start the formation lap here. Sweaty
one.
leads us off. I'm doubting Dynasty's gone ahead a bit there. Is that SDB caught getting forward as well?
So Extreme and Syrian are the only cars starting on the soft tyre, so there you go. That would be interesting to monitor.
Yeah, very, very strange.
It's going to be a very short formation lap, and a very short race, by the way. So
Yeah, definitely. Not sure if there's a bit of lag in the stream, but I can see extreme. Oh, SDB Cot has died somewhere. But at least it's a dry race, and we're going to see 18 cars driving around here in Japan. My prediction for the win, if Dynasty, I've been racing with him recently, he's been getting hell of a start off the grid, so I think he might just nick it going into turn 1.
Interesting.
Got to get past the McLaren and the Mercedes and the Red Bull first, though.
Yeah, and just remember, XX Punishers, what a start he had here in Japan in the last race. Third to first,
yeah,
and he's third here again, so over to you.
As we get prepared for 5 red lights here in Japan. In the Japanese short 1-3, lights out and away we go, and Sweaty's got a good start because this is on the inside. Look at Punisher getting that head start round the outside again like he did with Valpy in Japan last week. Quite a few contacts, Sweaty's down to 4th, Punisher's got the lead. Going into turn 1, there's a Ferrari off in the background, that's YBR off, and he's collected shots, and there's a Renault also off, that's extreme. Punisher's gone for a spin. What's happened to Punisher? He's gone for a spin.
Oh, McLaren off as well. Rejoining the track.
Absolute carnage.
Fuad has lost it as well.
3 cars out. Surely this has got a call for a safety car.
Yellow flags.
Opening lap. And Kazizel leads the way. Dynasty second, Gennaro third, SDB Cot, I'm not sure what happened there. I think the SDB Cot might have got a little bit of damage there. Well to avoid the cars stranded on the right hand side of the track. Little Brookie's 5th.
Sweaty.
Syrian 6th.
What's happened
JB's
to
up to
Sweaty?
7th.
Oh, it was Sweaty who lost it, I think. And he's retired.
Oh yeah, Sweaty.
He's given up. Extreme is in the pits here.
Extreme's in the pits. He's having a change of front wing. Carnage of the force.
Kazizel, what's happened to Kazizel?
As well.
Kazizel's P4.
He must have lost it off the last corner. That second to last corner. There's a battle going on. Valpy and Housey in the background. 5-second stop goals for SDB Cot and Gennaro. Both the Hasses, not both the Housies. Goodness me.
We only need one Housey.
Punisher
One's
is out.
enough.
Punisher has crashed up. I think that's the second to last corner.
Oh, nasty crash there. Oh, and I just caught that.
Kel got caught in the crash, and that was that Housey? No, it was Extreme.
Oh.
Extreme.
Yep, and they're side by side here nearly. Who's this? Storm and Valpy as well, trying to make up places there at the start of the Grand Prix after having a terrible qualifying session down the field.
Little Brookie's going in the pits. He's just about to go into his pit box.
What a good start from Valpy.
We're nearly halfway through the race already.
I did say it was going to be short. As it is called the Japan Short Grand Prix.
Dynasty.
I'm watching Valpy here. I want to see Valpy overtake Housey and JB.
Housey. Look at the trainer.
Oh no, he's coming
JB,
in.
Housey,
He's coming
Valpy,
in.
Storm.
As Kazizel, yeah, Kazizel sets the fastest lap there. So Valpy, what he's trying to do here is he knows he's going to get held up by Housey and those guys, and yeah, exactly, get the undercut here. But will he come out a lap down? Maybe.
He might do. Dynasty's going round into the 3rd sector now. Just about to enter the second and last corner. Where is Valpy?
He's coming out the
pits, I think.
Yeah. Okay, he's going to make it.
Yeah, he's going to make it quite easily. Housey's got an overtake on Syrian. Housey's overtaken someone. Oh my goodness me.
Yeah.
Syrian's struggling on them softs, I think. He's falling down the field. He was 5th at one stage. Dawn now closing in on him. DRS are obviously in activation. Dynasty's looking in a league of his own out in front. Gennaro. Look at Kazizel on the back of Gennaro. Battle for second going on.
He's right behind the Haas driver.
A bit, I think.
Right, hopefully this doesn't affect anything.
Good damage on that right end plate.
Well, they're both in.
Oh, they're both going in. Oh.
Racing the pits.
This is interesting. Dynasty might have to react.
Yellow flags. Oh, someone's off. Someone's off. Who's that?
Who's that? Who is that? Matey boy?
Little Brookie.
Little Brookie was last.
Storm has a 5-second penalty.
But he's going to jump all of these. Oh no, he's not. He's a lap down. No, he's a lap down. He's not going to jump all of these, happy. But Dynasty leads the way. Can he repeat?
Where's
Can he do a repeat of Singapore last
Here's
week?
Valpy. coming through the final corner. He's onto the main straight here. Set the fastest
where's
lap.
everyone?
Where are they?
Out the pits. Gennaro's out the pits. Valpy's
He's
got Gennaro.
jumped. Yep.
He's
jumped
he's
him.
up into net second.
Wow. And
Net second for Valpy.
VSR's
It's
in.
showing that he's on. It's showing that he's on the softs. Dynasty and SDB got in. Dynasty's coming out of his pit box now.
So where will that put him?
Frantic in Japan, short.
Oh, Halsey is having a go here at JB.
Because this is around the final corner. Dynasty's only about to exit the pit lane. This might be tight, you know.
SDB caught serving his 5-second time penalty. He's going to drop way down.
Dynasty has got out in front of Kazizel by about 2.5 seconds. 2 seconds, roughly. Valpy third, Gennaro fourth. Now JB's fifth. Housy's on the back of him in sixth. Housy's having a great race so far.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. He did pit early, remember. Or has he pitted? Has Housy pitted? Let me get that up for... Yes, he has. Everyone's pitted.
Right.
Absolute frantic stuff here in Japan. I can't keep up with this. And I'm sure people in the comments, oh, Housy's lost it off the final corner.
Yeah, he's lost time. Valpy has
he went on the
made
grass a bit.
13 places. Absolutely incredible.
Extraordinary.
That's exactly what he wanted after such bad luck in the past 5, or you could even say the entire season, really, apart from his victories.
Dynasty has only got 1.2 seconds to Kazizel. Kazizel is starting to wear away, and he's on the fresher, but Dynasty's on the fresher tyres though. So it's going to be an interesting one to watch.
Valpy
sets the fastest lap of the race.
I think they're going to run out of laps though. There's only 3 more to go after this one.
Dynasty pulls away in the S section. Actually, no, has he? I'm not sure what's happened with Dynasty. Has he got left end plate damage? Look at Kazizel through there. Kazizel's absolutely speeding through there. But Dynasty knows the line through there, and Kazizel set fastest lap of the race. He's within DRS. He's going to be well off this lap though. If he can catch him through the S section, there could be a big battle going on for the lead soon. Not many. Matey boys got past Storm for 9th and 10. 9th and
there's
10th
traffic.
Look at Kazizel.
There's traffic as well. Who's this little brookie in the Williams?
That's little brookie, yeah.
He needs to get out the way.
Kazizel, Dynasty, no. Oh, look at this. It's within 3/10 nearly now.
Yeah, he's got DRS as well, remember? And
DRS.
there's traffic.
Dynasty's got the tow though off the little brookie's car. This is going to be tight. He's not going to try it. It's going to be a final lap showdown here.
Once
little
again.
Brookie, if you're watching the stream, get out the way. Watch out, there's a battle for the lead coming.
Blue flags.
Blue flags. Kazizel, he's right up on him.
Yep. Yeah, he's going to switch back
here.
here.
Showdown in Japan short. Dynasty's definitely got.
Oh, is he going to go for it?
For the move up the inside.
Oh,
that's great racing, inches apart.
He's got DRS as well. They both have DRS.
Dynasty's got DRS. Kazizel's got DRS. Little Brookie's the only one that hasn't got DRS in all of this.
He's still not getting out of the way.
Because this is going to favour Kazizel, but Kazizel's made a mistake.
Oh, he's lost time.
And that has cost him. He's got grass on the tyres.
Wait, hang on. What about the Williams? Is he going to get out of the way? He's not.
Is Little Brookie going to get out the way? Dynasty.
He's got a 5 second. Oh, he's right there!
Oh my goodness me! Little Brookie has got away, but he's caused Kazizel the crash.
No.
And all of this, Extremes crashed, and Dynasty is going to take the win.
He's slowing down though.
He was going to take the win.
Kazizel's slowing. Oh no, he's not. Okay, never mind. I got too excited there. He has a 10 second. He's got a 10-second time penalty.
That's why he was slowing down. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I wasn't on board with him. Were you on board
Syrian's
with him?
2/10 behind. 3/10.
Howsy.
Not quite.
Syrian's got him though on penalties. And
right,
SDB Cot's going to finish 8th.
Let me write down these results.
Mate going 9th, and Storm comes across the line to fill out the points in 10th place. Absolutely mad. Japan Short Grand Prix. Little Brookie, I hope you're watching the stream and I hope you know what you've done there. Oh.
Oh.
Fair dues to Little Brook, he did get out of the way, but it was well too late. I think we're going to have to give him some sort of punishment for that, as the drivers are on their podiums now. And Dynasty from Singapore got taken out in the last 2 races last week. Let's hope that is not deja vu. He wins the Grand Prix. From Valpy, Gennaro finishes 3rd ahead of Kazizel. All the big championship contenders by SDB Cup in from 2nd to 5th, I would say.
Right, let me write down these results then. And you can go through them, by the way, while I'm writing them down.
Yeah, I'm going to take a screenshot while I'm at it. As well. So we've got a backup copy.
JB, 5th, wow.
It's okay, I can...
Who stood out there for you, though, in that race? Looking at the positions gained? Has to be Valpy.
Valpy, yeah, without a doubt.
Has to be Valpy, and I would say JB's put in a good performance. Housey as well, 13th up to 7th. Not too bad from the non-Austrian driver. I'm going to have a check on the stream, see if we've got any comments. And I hope everyone agrees that that was completely mad.
I couldn't stop laughing.
What
On the
assist
first lap.
restrictions is this legally using? Currently, all assists are there's no restrictions, as Aaron has pointed out kindly in the chat. Kazizel got a 10-second time penalty for passing Little Brookie, that needs removing, but he didn't slow down under the yellow flags. I noticed that really late on. So I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to have to review that and hopefully we come to some sort of conclusion. That was mad. That was honestly mad.
As it always is here in Formula 2 for the FRL.
If you do have any questions for us in the commentary box, we would love to hear them. We're going to be starting in around 6 minutes time at 6:35, not 5:35. Goodness me, I'm getting ahead of myself. But we are going to be starting at 6:35.
Alright, I'm just going to invite people back. And I've noticed actually that for some reason when I try and invite people, it doesn't pick up your voice. No idea why, so
Why can't we just speak out?
oh right, I see.
Maybe we can just talk outside of the garage. Like, we can just park out.
Yeah. Right, I wonder if KJ Kaka will join us. Perhaps.
He was a driver from season... what of FRL? Well, we've been through so many seasons.
I think it's season 4. I think. Or maybe season 5.
Well, we do have a question in the comment section. Thanks for putting this in, Aaron. He also comments about Kazizel slowing down to let Little Brookie through, but Little Brookie didn't pass. That's why he got the 10-second time penalty. Thanks for pointing that out. We didn't see that on the screen.
Yeah.
We're going to have to rewatch it. Who is championship leader after that?
I'm working it out now. I'm working it out.
I have a feeling it's going to be Kazizel, and he's got a much bigger margin. I think he's gained 8 points out of that. I think Kazizel leads SDB Cup
Oh yeah, I don't think I can.
by... It was 2 points, wasn't it, the gap, before the race?
8, yes. 73, 83, 84, 85, 86, 88.
So I think he's now 10 points clear of SDB Cup, if that if I'm right in my maths.
201, 201. VSR, where's VSR?
You scratched!
VSR's down the bottom.
25. Oh yeah. Right, okay, I have the championship here. So, Kazizel leads with 226 points. In second place is SDB Cot on 220. So the gap there is 6 points.
220? 6 points, really? Wow. You know what, I thought it was 212 he was on before. Oh well.
Wait, so... Kazizel gained how many points on
Get away from me!
SDB Cot in that race?
He gained 8 points on SDB Cup there.
Right, so he was 2 points down, and it's gained 8. So -2 plus 8
6, yeah,
is 6.
6,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's right.
That's right. I was thinking it was 10 points. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Goodness me.
In third place is
You're on my radar.
Valpie
Valpie.
with 201. So he's broken the 200 double century barrier there. And
Has JP kept 4th?
in 4th is JB. That 5th place has proved crucial here today. He's on 194. And 5th still is Gennaro, but he's a lot closer than he was before with 188 points. So,
Ooh, 3 points difference. These promotion spots are becoming fought for in F2 now.
well, I'm going to invite people again. So, only my voice can be heard. Do apologise about that, Mr. Ed.
Come on. You're terrible. I want you to just go. All those videos saying bikers are actually good after all is a lie. First, brakes. What about taxi driving? Ooh.
Yeah, Halsey was yeah, he was really good. Excellent.
Okay.
There was so much. I can hardly remember really what happened.
Ooh, dark steel. Hang on. Have I gone to metallics?
I'm commenting at the minute.
Actually,
Do you think somebody will break the 350 point barrier?
In Formula 2?
In Formula 2, that will be an achievement in Formula 2, but I highly doubt it, personally. Because of the points now and the points that's on offer. I think we've got 125 points on for the rest of the season, for whoever wins. And the other question that he said was, is there double points for the last race? That is to be decided. I don't know if there's going to be double points for the last race. If you want double points, I'll give you double points.
I don't know. I'm not for double points. I disagree with that, but yeah.
KJ Kaka has joined us. Welcome.
Oh, good,
Our
good.
Scandinavian friend from last week. From Norway. You're going to have to commentate while eating food, I'm afraid. We're a minute away from starting the second race. My dinner's ready downstairs. We're all having our dinner on the commentary box here.
Wait, would you believe that I've got dinner as well?
Yeah. Very strange. Very strange.
Great timing.
Cool. Yeah, all my dinner is ready now. So I'll be back in the commentary box in about 10 minutes. Boy 57 is going to have to eat his dinner and commentating on the action at the same time. I'm sorry for leaving you.
Yeah,
But I'm going to have to.
I'm spitting bits of food everywhere, all over the controller. Beans are literally
Goodness
on
me.
every button,
You'll
but
need to
I'll
clean all the
continue.
mess up after you finish. Goodness me.
Yeah.
Right, I think it's 6:35 by me, so ready up everyone. And
Yep.
I'll be back in about 10 minutes in the commentary box, which will give me about 2 minutes of commentary, I think. Bye everyone, for now. And if you hear anyone in the background, it's not me. Goodbye.
Oh, right. Lovely, lovely. I'll start commentating when the screens come up, when qualifying actually starts. Lovely beans. Hopefully I don't fart during the commentary. That'd be very embarrassing. And no, that's not what you thought it was. It's ketchup, obviously. Right, to make this more interesting, I'm gonna put my dinner on hold and I'm gonna commentate for everybody here. going to sacrifice my fish and chips. Actually, I don't have any fish, it's just chips. And sausages. Mmm. Mmm. Mmm.
How are the lights still on?
Mmm. It started. Right, I'm back. I never left, but I'm here. And I'm. Oh, something fell over there. Oh, that's my cushion. Right, never mind. Oh, 3 cars out there. Straight away. Who is that? That's YBR. So YBR has decided to go out on track, followed by the Ferrari of... Who's that? Oh, it's YBR. Okay. So, who do I think will get pole position here? It's gotta be one of the top 5 in the championship. I'm actually gonna discount JB because, well, he hasn't won a race yet this season or scored a pole position this season, so I'm gonna rule him out, unfortunately. For my prediction, I'm gonna say it's either gonna be Valpy, Gennaro, Kazizel, SDB Cop, or... And here's my 2 wildcards here for the season who joined in late. Sweaty or VSR Dynasty. You can see here, just trying to find himself some space, and oh, someone's off. That is Little Brookie. Yeah, he's had a spin, and he's rejoined the track whilst I stuff myself with another chip. So then, as I have consumed that chip, and it shall digest during the next half an hour of commentary, and then about a day later, it should go out into the sewage system. And also through energy movements and help me get ready for tomorrow's race in the FRL for Formula 1. But this is F2, and we're going to get our times in very soon. As I choke on the chip. Right. Oh, Fuad is very close here. Oh, there's an overtake! Is he going to overtake the Renault? That was very dangerous indeed, as Mr. Willows would say. And Kazizel is coming through the final corner to start his lap here, so I think Sharts... Oh no, it's Punishers here. Who's the first one out? No, he's not. It's YBR. What am I talking about? So, number 46. So, YBR chose this number because number 46, if you take the number 4 and the number 6, it equals 10. And if you double it, it makes 20, and that's part of his name. I just completely made it up. Halsey has gone fastest, but I think he's going to get demolished here. Well, you could say demolished, but it's only, what, 6-7 tenths there, so the gap is very small there. Only 5 tenths in the end between the top 2, and VSR Dynasty has put in a fantastic time there, a 134.6. He's gone 5 tenths faster than YBR. We got a yellow flag, so let's see if we can identify exactly what that was. Oh, it's just the slow, sweaty bunny there, trying to find a gap in the traffic, I presume. Halsey is still third, but we're still waiting. Oh! Halsey is out of qualifying. That was very bizarre. I just panned away from that, so that was unfortunate. Punishers goes quicker than VSR by 0.2 of a second here. So... Oh no, Valpy has gone faster by another 0.2 of a second. And Halsey has left the session here. And VSR is getting held up, held up here by Williams as I bring up a little bit of that chip that I had stuck in my throat. Actually, I have another chip. Hopefully that will get rid of the other chip. A chip for a chip. A tooth for a tooth. Right. Yeah, YBR struggled there through that corner, so he's coming into the pits then. Very slowly indeed. I don't know what he's doing here. Oh, there we go. He's finally found his feet on the pedals and he's accelerated into the pits. And so does his teammate, so that's going to delay the Ferrari guys there. But it shouldn't be too much, as yellow flags again. Oh, it's Little Brookie! Oh! How close was that? That could have been... Oh! Oh, what's he doing? What's he doing? What on earth was that?
And just like that, I'm back.
Little Brookie has been disqualified by reversing backwards on the main straight. How bizarre.
He must have missed quit.
Kazizzle is he's gone second here. And Valpy's gone quicker.
34 ones around here, not really good lap times. At the minute, we need a standout lap time here, I think.
So what would you expect to be the time which everyone is going to have to beat for, like,
well,
let's say F1?
I know in USA last season, I think it was in FRL season 6. No, season 5.
Yeah.
I'm losing. Tracking me seasons. I'm sure Blizzard set a 32.9, if I recall. Or 32.8 or something like that. Anyways, let's have a look at the comment section. If there are any more comments, I know my stream has stopped, so... no. No more comments. What's at the minute? Gennaro, JB, and SDB Cot have not set times yet. This could be very interesting. They need to get at least one lap in, I would say. And saying that, SDB Cot's on and out now.
Oh, I'm gonna finish eating my dinner, so I'll leave you with the commentary roll.
Who do you want me on board with?
Just commentate on who you're talking about and I'll switch to that.
Okay. Well, Punisher's gone quickest with a 33.9 at the minute. Valpy, is that him coming out the pits? It is him coming out the pits. Kazizzle's currently 3rd, Gennaro 4th, Dynasty 5th with a 34.6. Pick up your pace. 26th, Fuad 7th, YBR, Matey Boy in 9th. Howsy's thing flashed out, obviously. KG Kaka, Storm Shark, Syrian, that's the order at the minute. JB is coming round the left-hander, almost like a hairpin that turn. Now going through the flat right-hander, 180 degrees, turns 16, 17 and 18. Now down to 19. Pardon me. Now coming through the final corner to start his lap. JB, no pressure, I'm on board with you. I think you might have just invalidated that, to be honest. To 35.9. That's okay at this stage. I don't think he's got enough fuel to do another lap. Who else is going quick at the minute? Sweaty's 8/10 off in the middle sector. Dynasty's coming out on that lap. JB is going for another lap. He might be able to get one in. KG Kaka's now gone AI and has actually got low fuel. Sharks. SDB Cop, right, SDB Cop coming through into sector 2. I think that was a 25.6 first sector, that wasn't too bad. To then now down to the left 90 degree onto the main straight. Nice line through there from SDB Cot. Let's ride on board with them. On the TV pod cam. Hits the DRS zone. He's going around 180, 190, 195. Nearly 200 miles an hour there is. Yellow flags in sector 2. That might have been somebody. Might have been the Toro Rosso that was off ahead of him. Not sure about a sector 2 split. Is he on an out lap or is he invalidated? I'm not sure. Let's keep on riding on board with him though. STB Cock coming through turn 16, 17 and 18 now. Down in 18. Need to be deep in there to really get a good line into the next corner. That's turn 19. Now to the final corner. This is looking quite quick, to be honest. If this is not an invalidation, SDB Cock is going to set a 33.9. He's just 27 thousandths off Punisher's time. 2 cars within the 39s. Kazizzles just came out. Kazizzles just... Oh, Kazizzle nearly had a spin there. Valpy. Let's ride on Valpy. He's on a lap. He's now coming down towards 16, 17 and 18. Punisher's got out a bit too late, I think. Valpy's looking nice through there. About 10 seconds from here. Might have invalidated there. He's going to go for another one. It's Valpy. He did ease off on the throttle, and that's a 34.1, and he eased off there. He can find more time. Let's ride on board with Dynasty now. Dynasty's going through the middle sector. What's a sectors 2 split? Not showing on my screen. Looking okay at the minute. Dynasty going round into the turn 15 there now. This is where we need to get tight into the line. 16, 17 and 18. But wide out line again. That was a bit quicker through there than what I've seen so far today. He is struggling a bit. It's about 10 seconds from the second to last corner. Now into the final corner. Can Dynasty go quicker? This is looking good. Dynasty's gone quickest for the 33.7. Great lap time from VSR Dynasty. Obviously, driving for a Dynasty's coming from the esports background. He is an esports driver. He manages a team on PS4. SDB Cuts came back into the pits and has retired. Valpy's going 5/10 quicker in the middle sector. This is the lap he wants. As I take a drink of my drink. Not saying it for legal reasons, obviously, but Valpy. Nice tight line. That's a brilliant line through there. Through 16, 17 and 18. Now into 19. Great line again through there. This is looking the quickest of the day so far. Valpy coming through the final corner. Is it quicker? No. Way quicker. 33.2 blows Dynasty out the cobwebs. Gennaro was the only one left going, I think. He is struggling to get his DRS on, I think, there. Let's have a look on Syrian. Syrian's behind him on track. Kel has came across the line with a 36.9. Not too bad, but Gennaro might be the one to watch. He's coming through the middle sector now. He keeps changing his he can run max to the end. I don't understand why he's keeping his fuel back. Gennaro, though. How's he going to do? What's he going to do here? Deep line, but he's taking the wide out line. He's losing time through there. This is looking okay. It's not looking quick. I don't think it's going to challenge Valpy for pole. Or maybe it is. Gennaro. Oh, it's a 33. That was an invalidated lap, but that looked to me as if it was a 33.3 around then. And Syrian is retired from the session, and that is it. That is USA qualifying done. And the results from qualifying is as follows. Valpy has set the standard with a 33.2. That is FRL F1 pace right there. Dynasty second with a 33.7. Punisher and SDB caught in behind in filling out the second row. Then Kazizzle, YBR and Gennaro with Sweaty, Matey Boy and Fuad rounding off the top 10. Housey has left the session. He qualified 11th. JB, KG Kaka, Storm, Shart, Syrian, Kel and Little Brookie, who was disqualified for reversing down the straight. Don't know what occurred there. But we're going to get ready for USA. the race. And if you do have any comments and if you are watching the stream and you're watching this for the first time, hello. If you're not watching us for the first time and you're a seasoned regular, you'll know by now that we do have the comment section open. So if you do want to comment anything in the chat, ask me a question, ask Bullboy a question, ask one of our drivers a question. We'll try and relay that to them. No comments at the minute. And Bullboy's back.
I'm back in time for the formation lap for the USA Grand Prix.
Well, we saw a really good lap there by Valpy. That was a brilliant lap that he set. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, and I saw he backed off as well in the last part of the lap before he set that one.
Gennaro would have got within a tenth, I think, of him though. Gennaro invalidated his final lap, but it looked like it was a 33.3. Oh, it's me.
I think Valpy is going to go left at the start and try and defend from VSR.
Try and defend the outside line, but you've got to watch out, obviously, on the inside. And I know this track can be used for dive bombers. So if you are one of them and you're watching the stream, please don't dive bomb. It's against league rules, and you will be punished because of it. There's a right pack though going on this formation lap. What's your predictions for the win?
For the win, Valpy, but I am doubtful because I know he has been in a similar position before a couple of times and he's crashed into the barrier. So I'm hoping that he doesn't, because if he wins this race, it's going to close the championship and we could possibly go into the final 4 or 3 races with a 3-way battle.
Yeah.
Could be even more.
Well, there is no way if Kazizel does win this. If Kazizel wins this race and SDB Cup doesn't finish, it reminds me he's got a 6-point gap, hasn't he, in front?
Yeah.
Kazizel. So 25-31, there'll be still 100 points on offer. The title can't be won this week.
No.
Can't be won this week, so we're going to be going into the final 3 races for the championship battle.
Dun dun dun.
And I think mathematically there's still 5 in with a chance.
Yep.
Which is great.
It is fantastic
and
for the sport.
Those promotion spots are going to be key as well.
Yep, of course, if you don't know already, the top 3 go into F1 next season and they leave Formula 2 behind them. So then, we're all ready for the start.
Likewise for the bottom 3 drivers in F1 as well, they get demoted to F2.
Right, I'll hand over to you for the start of the USA Grand Prix.
Right, as we get ready, everyone's nearly in their grid positions, I think. Gennaro's on a red bar, and I'm on board with a randomer. Who's this I'm on board with? I don't want to be on board with you. As we get ready for 5 red lights here in the USA Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go. I'm on board with Valpy, who's defending the inside line. Dynasty's got a hell of a start though. Punisher going around the outside. Bit of wheel banging there. All looking relatively clean. There's a bit of front wing damage. The McLaren spun, Charter spun. And Dynasty has jumped Valpy, and Dynasty's got the lead. Going through the S section. There's a car off there. Was that Kazizel off? No, it was Punisher off. Punisher went off. He went flying out wide. Yeah. Dynasty leads the way. They're approaching nearly halfway through the lap. Dynasty, Valpy,
oh, someone's gone for a move.
Kazizel's trying to move on YBR. Kazizel, oh, he forced some way through. Great move.
Yeah.
YBR's still beside him though, nearly. And Gennaro and Sweaty.
Get the slipstream, yeah.
8th. Who's getting the most who's getting the most positions from the start? Syrian has.
Yeah.
Syrian's getting 4, and who's lost out the most? Punisher from 3rd has lost the most. He's down to 10th.
Oh, who's that? That's Kazizel, sorry, going a bit wobbly then. Who's that down the inside? It's Gennaro!
What a move by Gennaro!
He's gone off!
He's outrun himself!
He's gone off though!
He's outrun himself! Look at the train though, from 4th to 8th! And possibly the guys in behind as well.
side by side, and that is JB, I think, in the Sauber as well, trying to get in the mix there.
Is my mic lagging, or is it just Gennaro like jumping about?
I think it's Gennaro. He had a one bar, I think.
Yeah, it is Gennaro jumping about.
Punisher's in the pits, yeah.
That's the guy that suffered from wing damage.
Oh, Valpy only a 10th behind the leader here, VSR. Look at this.
He's giving him a right going. Look at SDB cut. He's just waiting for a mistake to be made through the S's.
Yeah, Kazizzle there, further behind by over a second. So he can't get DRS here, which is interesting to know.
But he has got rid of that train, notably. And he should close in now on these top three. We're going to have a right battle going into the pit stops, I think, here. YBR could join in as well. Gennaro is holding up that train now. And it is him that's jumping about. Sweaty goes for a move on Gennaro, but Gennaro's got the switch back and keeps 6th.
Yeah, I'm watching the battle for the lead. I don't think Valpy can make a move here. No, he decides to...
Oh, I thought he was going to do a Danny Rick move there.
Not quite. Maybe next lap he might get him. Or even...
Maybe next lap.
Or maybe even into one of these corners here.
But look at the way... Look at Dynasty's controller output compared to Valpy's. He's so smooth with this Ferrari Dynasty. And this is what is going to gain him the advantage as Valpy flies through the S section and is only within 3 tenths now.
Oh no!
JB has gained 4 positions, is up to 7th, and Syrian's gained 5, and now he's in the points. And Fuad is going to make a move into the pits. Maybe an undercut move? By Fuad, possibly. Storm also in the pits, so these two going for the undercut. Brother and sister team. I believe Bulbo's gone off the mic, so I'll commentate on this battle for the lead Dynasty.
I got interrupted, I do apologise about that. Yeah, SDB caught has a 3-second time penalty.
SDB caught 3 seconds. Look at Kazizzle, he's right on him! How's he made up that time at the time?
Wow!
That was super quick. Kazizzle could try and move on SDB cut here, going into the left-hander. He is, you know. Kazizzle is going for a move. And yeah, he was right to give him a lot of room there.
They're side by side.
But he is going to get DRS. They're side by side going down the straight because
Championship leaders.
DRS, and he flies by. The Mercedes power. SDB Cut's trying to string onto him. He's still keeping onto him though. No, Kazizzle's got the move done.
Excellent
nice move
job
by the British driver in 3rd.
Oh, YBR's got a 3-second time penalty as well as... Oh, SDB caught nearly running into the back there of the championship leader.
Gennaro is definitely jumping back. Syrian's now past Mady Boy and is up to 9th. They're having a nice run so far.
Oh, Storm's out.
Storm has crashed out.
No, he's just retired.
Oh, he's retired, yeah. He's retired.
That could bring out a safety car. That's not a great position to recover a car in.
That's about 250 metres away from the thing. Is Sweaty has now came into the pits. Is he going to go for the undercut? Little Brookie's now got a 3-second time penalty.
Yellow flag sector 3. He's had a spin. Little Brookie's going the wrong way. He might get disqualified again.
Oh no.
No, he's recovered it here.
He's made it in the pits, it's fine.
Yep. But he's lost a lot of time.
Honestly, where's Fruhad in relation to Sweaty? Sweaty's coming out of the pits.
Oh, look at Valpy!
Oh,
Valpy going for the lead!
Dynasty,
he's going to get the undercut! He'll get the undercut here. He's got DRS as well.
DRS.
He should make a move here. He's a lot closer here. It's less than 2 tenths now. Surely, where is he? Oh, he's going down the inside! VSR hasn't defended there. He should have defended.
He's going to get him around the outside, I think.
Yep. Oh, he's forced him off.
Good driving by both of them.
Oh, he's come back.
He's gone for a move up the inside.
Oh,
and now he
careful.
gets payback there. Bit of banging wheels.
Oh, Valpy's come back.
It's constant action.
And look at Kazizzle. Kazizzle's catching as well.
Yeah, Dynasty's got it done again. And Kazizzle, this battle is now turned into a 3-way. that sounds wrong, but trust me. There's 3 drivers within a second of each other. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
JB and Gennaro. Oh, we've got movement in the pits. SDB cuts in. YBR's in.
Yellow flags. Who's
Gennaro's
this?
in. Who's that coming through?
Got yellow flags for some reason.
Gennaro's jumped YBR in the pits.
Great job by the
into the
Haas
pits.
team. No, he's coming in.
Oh!
No, he's
Oh! Gennaro's been double stacked.
Yeah, and he's changed his front wing, has SDB caught.
Oh! And there's YBR going past. SDB cot's not going to be happy with that.
It's a disaster. Or a disaster. Or a
Dynasty Valkyrie, look at this!
Hasta.
Oh dear. Dynasty Valkyrie's going to go for a move. No, he covers the inside line. Good move by Dynasty there under braking. You only allow one move, of course, and Valkyrie.
Oh
He's
no!
corner. He saved it. Brilliant recovery.
Oh
and he's
my
only
gosh.
dropped down to third, but he's got DRS still. It could be 3 wide going into this. I dare not watch.
Ooh.
Dynasty's forced because
Look at Kazizo! What a move! Oh, he gets squeezed off again!
3 wide nearly. I can't watch.
Oh. You're gonna have to, your commentator.
Because this is going to give him a lot of room. Valpy could get up the outside here.
Ooh.
No, and Dynasty, because Sizzle's got the move done on Valpy, but Valpy's got
Yep, he's come back.
2 wide through here. Do not go 2 wide through here. It's dangerous.
Unless your name's
Sizzle's
Daniel
got the move
Ricciardo.
on the inside though.
Or
Valpy,
Carlos Sainz.
ooh, he tugged him a little bit there.
oh my gosh.
And Kazizzle and Valpy are in the
Alright.
pits.
They're going for the undercut on the VSR now.
Intriguing.
Oh, he's got a 5-second stop
Kazizzle's got
go!
5 second stop go, yeah.
That's gonna cost him
And-
this win, I think, unless there's a safety car.
And the guys that haven't pitted yet, Dynasty hasn't pitted, JB hasn't pitted, Syrian hasn't pitted, KG Kaka hasn't pitted. 4
Right.
of them still to pit, and they're currently top 4.
Oh, VSR has
And
a
Dynasty
3-second
gets a
penalty.
3-second time penalty at the S section.
Yeah.
It must have been that the little left-hander, the second corner you go through that S section.
And you gotta
That's where it
remember,
occurred, I think.
he's pushing like crazy here. Otherwise, he's gonna get jumped by Valpy and Kazizzle, who are both on the quicker tyre now. As
Yeah,
Sharks gets another
Valpy's
penalty.
4, 5 tenths off.
Oh, Sharks he's right behind Little Brookie here. Here's a battle for last place.
A battle for bragging rights between the Williams and the McLaren.
Oh yeah, of course, there's a lot of
Stewart
history.
gets a 3-second time penalty. YBR and SDB cock him in the pits. Interesting. They must have had contact. There's no other explanation. They must have had contact. Dynasty through the left-hander.
Oh, is he gonna get him?
17,
Oh.
18 now.
Sharks nearly got Little Brookie there. And SDB
Valpy's
cot's
3 tenths
last.
off Kazizzle. Yeah, SDB cot and YBR pitted again. They must have had contact. Dynasty's reacting. Dynasty's in the pits.
Yep, that's pretty much expected, really.
And he slowed it down plenty of time. JB's in the pits now. Syrian, is he going to follow? I would advise so.
Right, where's Kazizzle? Coming
Syrian's
through the
gonna be
final
losing
corner.
out here. Yeah, Syrian's going to go in the pits as well. Dynasty, look at Kazizzle. They're coming around the final corner now, and look where Dynasty is. He's not even at the pit yet.
Well, he
Kazizzle and
is
Valpy,
any second
it's going
now.
to be so close for the lead. It's going to be so close.
They've got him.
got him.
They got him. Look
They've
at that.
got him.
Oh, look at Valpy going for a
Oh.
move, perhaps.
So Kazizzle,
Round of
those
applause.
pit stops for both of them paid off.
Oh, Sharks is out.
A shot is out.
He was.
Shots
Oh, he's
is
just.
retired.
Yeah. I thought it might have been a collision.
That is
but no.
at the... Is that at the S section or is that at the second to last corner? Who knows? Kazizzle, Valpy and Dynasty's lost time through the S section. On these cold tyres. Wetty's now at the 4th. JB's out in 5th. Punisher's back up to 6th. Then it's Fuad, Matey Boy. Gennaro is down in 9th. Could
This
this
could
be
be-
the end of his
yeah.
championship hopes here?
I think it might be, unfortunately.
And SDB cut as well. I wouldn't say SDB cut's out of it, but it's 14th. And Valpy's right on the... Oh, Kazizzle made a little mistake out in front.
Oh.
Valpy lost it. It's right on him. This is hotting up. Gonna check the comments section halfway through the race here.
Oh, Kazizzle's run wide. He's gone off, and here's
Oh, yeah,
Valpy.
and Valpy's up the inside.
Oh, there's a bit of damage.
Oh, contact.
There's a bit of damage there on the Mercedes.
Left end plate on Kazizel, yeah.
It's not a move. You lied.
So
And Dynasty's
Valpy-
going for a move. Oh,
Yep, so
just got a
Valpy
broken time.
retakes the lead of the Grand
We've
Prix.
got a comment off XD saying who surprises people the most. Sorry, we've only seen your comment now. Who surprises me the most so far in this race? Matey Boy.
Oh my goodness,
Surprises me a
yes. Look at that. And he's right on the back of Fuad as well.
He's only gained one position. Syrian as well from 10th has surprised me. And JB from 11th. But Valpy... Oh, Kazizel's down to 3rd.
Yep, he's been overtaken by VSR, so that damage must be really impacting
He
him.
must have lost... Yeah, the S section must have cost him. As YBR's just got a move done on Little Brookie.
The Haas guys must be relieved about that, because if Kazizel won, then their championships are pretty much done and dusted. But
Yeah.
now it continues on, as SDB gets another penalty.
Valpy Dynasty, I think, has met his match today in Valpy. Kazizel can still stay in it. I would say Kazizel pit in. I know you're going to lose the potential podium, but trust me, you're going to be fresher at the end of the race. But he knows what's right, and he's staying out. Sweaty and JB, there's going to be an almighty battle for 3rd in a minute. If Kazizel starts coming back to Sweaty and JB. And JB's right on the back of Sweaty for 4th here.
Yep, closest battle out on track.
JB's going to go for move up the inside, under the brakes. I think he's outbroken himself.
He has.
He has. And Sweaty, they're still side by side though. Oh, JB's got the move done. Has
Wow.
he? Too wide through the S section. Giving room to each other.
He has.
Brilliant driving by JB. That's why he is still a championship contender. And look who's closing in 6th. Punisher is closing in. As Gennaro gets a 3-second time penalty, he's now... Well, he was closing in on Matey Boy for a minute there. And Kazizel is starting to come back to JB and Sweaty and Punisher. They might be on him by the end of the race, you know. I would say before the end of the race.
I'm kind of surprised that Sweaty hasn't had the pace as he goes down the inside of JB for 4th. Is he going to do it? Yes, he
Good
does.
Brilliant move. Is JB going to get back at him? No, not at this section. He might do around this left-hander though.
No, he
Nope,
sits
he
behind.
thinks what's right and he's not going to try it.
Yeah, so anyway, like I was saying, I'm pretty surprised that Sweaty didn't have the pace really to challenge the leaders in this race. We've seen before that he has had tremendous pace in other races, but for some reason at this track it hasn't really worked out for him so far.
So far, yeah. Who knows though? Valpy, Dynasty...
Is
My
JB
thoughts
going to come
stop
back at him? He is, you know, down the inside into turn 1.
JB, no contact in that, and that is a clean move.
They're still going to be side by side.
Yeah, JB's got him. Another great move.
And look who's behind in the Red Bull.
Punisher's right on him, yeah.
Oh,
JB gets a
JB,
3-second
no!
time penalty. It's that left-hander that keeps catching everyone out. But now these three are starting the battle. Is Kazizel going to keep his podium? Sweaty's going for move. Taking a drink, and Sweaty's just got back past JB. Swapping positions left, right, and centre, these two.
Oh, look at this, side by
Punisher's
side.
right on them. He's going to get the double toe.
Sweaty's got DRS. Oh, bit of lag there from the Red
Bit
Bull.
of lag, yeah. JB's not going to try it, and they're going to stay where they are.
He might do the undercut. No, too far back.
Fuad and Matey Boy are being dragged into this.
Oh, yep, I can see them just
They're
about.
slowly catching. Matey Boy's caught Fuad by about 3/10 of the lap so far.
Goodness me, imagine if Matey Boy somehow pulls off something to get P4.
In the battle for the lead, Valpy's not really pulling away from Dynasty. A couple of tenths a lap maybe, if at best.
Yeah. But he's still maintaining the lead, which is crucial.
Punisher must have had a moment off the last corner because he's just lost a bit of time. Matey Boy now going for Fuad. Up the inside. No, Matey Boy's going to try around the outside. Fuad
Get the
really
undercut.
outbreaks himself. No, Matey Boy's nowhere near for the undercut. Oh, hang on a minute. He might. Dynasty's got a 3-second time penalty.
So that's 6 seconds now, and the gap between him and Kazizl is 6
6
seconds. Yeah.
Oh my goodness me. But Kazizl's got the front wing damage and he's going to lose time.
Oh, Gennaro again. What is going on?
Let's have a run through the penalty situation. Let's see who's got penalties and who hasn't. So Valpy's got 2 warnings. Dynasty's got 2 penalties. Kazizl's got a stop go, but no penalty on top of that. Sweaty's got a penalty. JB's got 2 penalties. Punisher's got 2 warnings. Fuad has got 2 penalties. Matey Boy's got 2 warnings. Gennaro's got 3 penalties. That's me. Syrian's got 2 warnings. Penalty and 3 warnings on lap 3 from YBR. That's me. KG Kaka's got 2 penalties on the same lap. SDB Cot's got 2 penalties.
Yeah, speaking of SDB
yeah.
Cot, he's in P13 making a move on KJ Kaka. Oh, bit of contact. Bit of wheel banging there. Oh, look at this.
I keep saying KG Kaka, not KJ. Oh, sorry.
He's trying to find a place to overtake.
Battle for fourth, eaten up again.
Oh! KJ's been forced off wide there. And SDB Cot takes 12th. But only 12th. Unbelievable.
Now, oh, Jibby had a moment off the S's there.
Yeah, he's lost time. Look at the Red Bull.
Has he got front wing damage? He has, you know.
Oh!
JB has got front wing damage. It's his right end plate, I think.
Yep, XX
And
Punishers.
got past him. Oh, he's... Oh, did he get front wing damage there?
Whatever, look at Fuad.
Punisher
And Matey
JB,
Boy.
Fuad and Matey Boy are catching. And Gennaro's being dragged into this as well.
Yes! 2 laps
An
to go.
almighty battle hopefully going on. Valpine now 2.4 seconds. He's too good for Dynasty today. Is Valpine he's trying to cement himself in this battle, in that promotion spot for next season. Dynasty second. He's going to be racing an F1 tomorrow. We put him in here as a precaution because I know he had a bad week last week, but I definitely know where I'm going to be putting him from next week, from this week, after his 2 performances so far today. Kazizl has lost time. Sweaty's 3.3 seconds off. Could he catch Kazizl in time? Maybe.
It could be done. It can be done. Nothing is impossible here in the FRL.
3.4 seconds, and Kazizl, say, loses 8 tenths through the S's. Like he has done.
So the closest battle out on track here is between JB and XX Punishers. So let's just monitor this here, because I think JB will sit behind here in Sector 1 and go for it when DRS is deployed down the back straight.
And to think, Punisher did pit really early on. I think it was lap 2 he pitted.
Oh
Either
yes.
lap 1 or lap 2 he pitted, and he's up to 5th. So this is a great recovery drive from him.
And he's on the softs as well. The slower tyre.
He's on the softs and he's pulling away from JB just about.
Oh,
SDB
SDB Cot.
gets a 3-second time penalty. Another one. Matey Boy's 3 tenths off through and was going to try a move there, I think. Great racing so far on F2, and I don't think we've seen many incidents so far.
Yeah, just a couple at the start really, I think, which is inevitable. With having...
It's inevitable, especially in the first sector around here.
But they did pretty well, they did pretty well.
Yeah, Valpy is pretty much securing this now.
Oh, Fuad. Oh dear.
But I've just seen his fuel, and he's got nearly nothing left.
Who's that?
Valpy's got nearly nothing, next to nothing left in the tank. He's
What?
got about 0.1 laps of fuel.
Oh my goodness.
He's got 0.1 laps of fuel. That's why he's been pulling away. He's been on Rich all the time.
Well,
As
it's coming
Dynasty
up
gets
here.
another 3-second time penalty.
I think he's just managed this to perfection.
Oh, he's up to standard. I can't watch. He's going rich down the straight. What are you thinking? You've got 0.07 laps of fuel left, man.
Oh.
Oh my goodness me.
I can't
He might run
watch.
out of fuel. Sector 1, Sector 2, yellow flags.
Oh.
That was damage. I think that was Gennaro getting damage.
Right.
Or Fuad, maybe. No, it was Matey Boy, sorry. Matey Boy got
yeah,
damage.
he might
in the
make a move.
left-hander. Gennaro could try and move. KJ Kaka, sorry. He's going to move. Gennaro's trying this.
Oh, yes. He's got
him on
it.
the brakes. Nice move. P8, but remember, Gennaro's got them penalties.
Here's
We now
Valpy
come
then.
through the final corner now. Valpy.
Brilliant.
Brilliant drive. Great fuel management drive. Dynasty is second. What?
Kissizzle third. Sweaty running wide there. And he crosses the line in third. Sweaty fourth. Punishes fifth. JB P6, but of course we know there was a couple of penalties, so we'll have to find out exactly how that impacts some things. Yeah, you can see the order there changing, and Syrian has got into P10. Fantastic, or has he? Because here's YBR, and he's got him. So YBR then is up into P10. A yellow flag's behind. There's been an incident. Oh, I don't think he will be able to get past. STB got so close there to getting a final points position. Here's KJT. I didn't even realise there was a T there. Kaka is in 13th, and Little Brocky, well, it's been a disappointing afternoon for him. Or evening in general, really, so that's P14 for him. And I am going to work out the standings. So
Goodness.
you'll be able to find out who is the championship leader, which obviously I think will be Kazizzle.
How many points did Kazizzle score in that last race?
15, he finished third.
15. And STB could finish out the points, I believe.
P11, yeah.
Oh, look at all the penalties. Valpy, Punisher and Syrian are the only ones not to get penalties. Wow. On it, take just the results. Done. Lovely jubbly.
Alright.
No way.
So yeah, you can go through the order if you want while I take the results down and do the championship.
Right. Valpy wins from Dynasty in second. Kazizzle rounds off the podiums in third. Good drive by him. Punisher, a great recovery drive from 10th, back up to 4th. Sweaty and JB 5th and 6th. Matey Boy, Fuad, Gennaro and YBR rounding off the top 10. Syrian and SDB Cot, I think SDB Cot might be just starting to lose touch on Kazizzle now. KJ Kaka and Little Brookie as well did finish, and we had 14 finishes that race. Sharks, Kel and Storm did not finish, and we are going to start in around 5 minutes time for the next race, which is USA Short. 2 races in America tonight. And again, if you do have any comments in the comment section, I will have a look at them, the comment section now. And you can probably hear my voice in the background because I'm running the stream. No comments at the minute. I'm going to post something in. Oh. Right, so... Oh! Dynasty and Volpi are tied on points today.
How
So far, because
interesting.
Sizzle third. 27 points scored today. JB Gennaro, Punisher, Sweaty, Syrian, Mateboy, SCP got somebody has left. That was... Somebody. Somebody left. It's made my thoughts going. Oh.
YBR 84, Fuad.
Ginger Andy.
132. Right, okay, I've got the standings. Right, I'll read that out in just a second. Let me just invite some people so you can only hear my voice. Jack Meyer. That's Housie as well. Kel, yes, yes, yes. In the lobby, in the lobby.
No! Please stop! Don't! Please!
In the main
Don't
menu.
do it, please! Don't do it!
I've just noticed that.
Wait.
Right, championship then. Kazizzle leads with
Ooh.
241 points.
Hello!
In second place,
You missed!
it's a tie
No!
between,
No. Valpy and SDB got them.
yep, 226 points. And in fourth is JB with 202. And fifth is Gennaro with 190.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting.
And VSR, Sweaty, those guys are catching on Syrian. So
Oh no. Oh.
that's,
Syrian scored
yeah.
points though tonight, so he's trying to keep them at bay.
So that's something to monitor and to look for as I invite yet more people.
Okay. Don't really care to be honest. Okay, oh no, you're not. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, he's behind you.
Wonder why Kizizzle wants his position back.
No, please.
Vroom
Can
vroom,
you use
extreme's
both
gone
cars at
off.
once? So you've got 2 cars in your fleet, but you can only use 1 car.
Right, so we're getting
That's
reports that
fine.
Kizizzle is going to report
What
Valpy
is it then?
to
You
the
can
stewards.
only take 1 car at a time.
Right, I've disabled the notifications thing, so yeah, you shouldn't get that box that appears
Oh god!
every 2 minutes. Right, who's gonna get pole position then? Predictions.
USA short. Dynasty's gonna get pulled.
I'm gonna say Valpy.
Shut up, Housie.
Right, so this is the final race of the evening, and are we going to do some interviews afterwards, as well as the announcements?
Yeah, can do.
Alright, we will do that.
And currently, one of the drivers that going to feature as part of my announcement is currently near the top of the stand
Do you not see
tonight. That's all I can really reveal at this moment in time.
the green
Right, so it looks like we're going to have 14 drivers in this race, which is, we're a little bit down. Yeah.
Did you see the episode? Oh, why? Where's your one?
Fantari Racing League. I hate that name. I hate saying that name. But if you do want to join our league,
Why?
it's just a bit daft for a league name, I think. We should leave it to the drivers, see what they think, see what it should be named as.
The FRL, that sounds good.
The FRL, yeah, that sounds better than saying Fantari Racing League.
Yeah. Alright, I guess we can start.
Is anybody joining?
I mean, unless you message Halsey and tell him to get off Fortnite, we can... Yeah.
Nah, we'll leave them.
Right, let's go.
Oh, we're starting anyways. Right, everyone start if you're watching the stream. If you're not watching the stream, then I feel very sorry. And you're not watching us. Now we're commentating, which I hope is coming through very, very informative and very good. But for next season, it's going to be all changing commentary-wise, because my appointed coordinators and administrators are going to be taking care of the commentary as well as investigating all the incidents. So for F1, I'm going to be forming part of the stewards team for F1, but at the heart will be KB and Francis Jessica, KB Killerzone and Francis Jessica, who will probably be on other accounts, I would imagine. And the others, and F2, if he wants to keep his job, will be Ollie Flavel and Mark NUFC. But if they don't want to commentate and they just want to focus solely on the stewarding, then I know there's a couple of commentators that are showing interest in streaming the races for us, and then that gives more space in the lobbies. And I know that's been a problem this season with so many drivers joining and leaving and swapping and whatever, the mid-season changes. But I promise, at season 7 and season 2, oh my god, it's wet!
Yep, definitely.
Oh my goodness me. It's wetter than a slimy snail's trail. If that makes sense. Not sure if that makes sense. My puns are just terrible, as you can tell.
Yeah.
I don't think I think it's full. Is it full wet or is it inters? It's full wet. It is full wet. I was coming out of the pit. JB and that is little Brookie, I think, behind him, on full wet tyres.
Right.
Interesting. I don't know who's going to get pole now. With being wet conditions, I was predicting Dynasty that it was going to be dry.
Oh, sliding.
Oh, JB's gone for a spin nearly there.
Already, yes. And here's the new part.
If you're a driver watching the stream, as well as driving currently, do not take this as it is in the dry. Always go a gear slower in through the corners, because you'll get a better run out and you'll post a faster time. It's proven.
Well, thanks for that information. I'll take that into the next quality session.
I'm just giving tips to the drivers, yeah. That's my personal experience around this track.
And myself as well, who did not know about that. Even though I run automatic gears.
You can't really complain you're on automatic gears. but we'll just drift over that like a piece of driftwood and seaweed as we watch JB now coming through the final corner.
What was that?
This commentary is just getting weird. JB's now on. He's through the final corner. He's on the start-finish straight, and he's about to start his lap. Go ahead into second. Yes, the boy.
Yellow flags.
Isn't it interesting that Punisher, Gennaro, and SDB Cut have gone out on the inters?
Oh. Yes, they have.
And that's a bit of a strange one, I think. I think it's full wet personally.
They're taking a
But
gamble.
you never know, the Delta might be showing different on their screens.
Well, remember, those two Haas drivers are now further behind Sizzle in the championship, so they're risking it all here. And it could work out for them, who knows.
I'm on board with Dynasty at the minute. DSR.
I'm looking at JB because he'll be the first to set a lap time.
JB, first to set lap time. Yeah, he's coming through the left-hander. This is turns, what would be turns 15, and this is turns 16, 17, and 18 on the full track. I'm not sure what corners they are on the short track. I think it's like turn 12 and 13 maybe. Not sure. We'll have to count how many corners there are on this track. As somebody has gone for a spin in sector 2. That might have been Matey Boy or Little Brookie.
Right, what time is
more yellow
JB?
flags in sector 2. That's Sharp. That's who was that? Syrian. Who's on? Yeah, he's on my tyres. I thought he was on Ultrasofts for a minute.
Right, JB sets a 123.7. Oh, he's been beaten already.
Just beaten already by 22.6 from Dynasty. If that's, I don't think that's as quick as he can go personally.
Oh, JB losing it there. He's gone off the track. He's trying to find his way back.
He's gonna have to watch out for Dynasty because Dynasty's coming through the same section.
The track's being blocked there. He's gone the wrong way.
Matey Boy 25.6.
Now rejoin safely. Yes, well done.
Punisher's coming round the final corner and instead of 23.0 on Inters. This track.
That's interesting. That is really interesting. What is the quicker tyre?
For lap. He's got miles amount of fuel. 22.9 from Valpy on the wets. It's going to be interesting to see. Is Punisher can improve on that lap time by a good distance, like 22.0, I would say it would be perfect. Valpy and Dynasty could probably improve. As Valpy nearly goes off there, but it's a beautiful line. Nearly half spins there, but it's a beautiful line. SDB cuts posted a time of 23.4 in 4th.
See now, is that just a really good lap time from those Inters runners, or is it the tyres? We just don't know, or is it just equal between the wets and the Inters? Surely not though. There's got to be some advantage in one tyre or the other.
Very, very intriguing and interesting. As JB goes in the pit. Who
Now,
else? Sharks has come around the final corner, 24.6.
let's see what Gennaro can do.
Gennaro?
Oh, Punishers! Look at that!
Oh,
definitely
the track is
Inters.
drying out.
Definitely Inters.
Get on the Inters, guys. We're halfway through the session and this track is drying out. The rain is easing off by the looks.
Here's Gennaro coming through the final corner, across the line, and it's P2!
Second, 22.2. Not as quick as Punisher though.
The gamble has
SDB
paid
cut
off.
is out. SDB cut's improving by 1.2 seconds here. 22.2, but it was an invalidated lap.
Oh. He squirts the throttle through the first corner. Good technique to use. Just trying to feel the grip. He's a 10th up. Oh, he's cut the corner. Oh, I think that's another invalidation.
What are these wet runners gonna do? Are they gonna have? They're gonna have to pit and put on the Inters, surely.
Yeah,
I can see everyone on Inters by the end of this session, to be honest.
definitely. If you want to get pole or a decent result. Yeah. And not being able to run on these first couple of laps is going to put Valpy and especially Kazizel, who's the championship leader, under pressure here, because they're only going to have
Because this
2 or 3
hasn't even
laps.
set a lap time yet.
Yeah, they're only going to have to, 2 or 3 laps then, instead of what they would have had probably 5 or 6. So as Gennaro goes pole.
21.1 Gennaro.
That's a
Literally
fantastic
caught the end
lap.
of his lap there. Nice lap time by Gennaro.
Yeah, and they can keep going, of course, because they won't start on these tyres in the Grand Prix itself.
Hmm.
Gennaro also squirting the throttle, so both Haas drivers going for that strategy of putting down the power aggressively. And it's working so far for one of their drivers. Oh, punishes! He's gone nearly a second quicker!
20.2.
He's laid down the marker here by a long way. Can anybody catch up? Gennaro's in the pits. He's gonna
Watch Dynasty.
Yeah. He's gonna switch to a fresh set of inters.
VSR Dynasty through the middle sector. Oh no, this is not the middle sector. Wrong split point. Keep on thinking this is the full track and not the short track. Easy mistake to make.
Of course.
VSR is coming round the final couple of corners now.
89 in the second sector for VSR Dynasty. Is this going to be enough for pole?
Oh, he's nice and smooth on that throttle. Oh, he's not going to be quick enough, I don't think. Punisher has put down that marker, but he did invalidate.
Right. Here's JB now, what can he do? Of course, 4th place in the championship currently.
Punisher's improved again? I can't believe this. He's gone 22 flat.
Yes! Here's JB across the line.
In fact, no, he's got a 20 flat. That's me.
Not quite for JB.
Dynasty is really attacking this lap though. Down into second.
Yep, 4 tenths up.
Dynasty is attacking this lap. He is really attacking. He's going all guns blazing on this lap. I'm not sure how he's going to look through the middle sector.
There's a bit of traffic there, I think. Of storm, possibly.
Go on, power down. Meaty Boy's gone third. Just noticed that.
Wow.
22 flat.
Incredible. Or is
Dynasty's
the
coming
track
through the
line?
final corner. This is looking quick. This could be a 19. It is going to be a 19, I think.
Yes!
Oh, just
Look at the gap!
a 19.9.
Where's Punishers?
Extraordinary.
Punishers! Hang on, Punisher's going quicker by half a second. The track is
Oh my
drying.
God, no way.
He's gonna do it, you know. He is!
He is 19.5. Because this will set at 21.1.
The track is definitely drying. And Dynasty's getting held up
Right,
here by none
Simeon's
other.
going for
Oh,
a
he's
run.
gone off the track. He got held up there by Storm, which is XX Punisher's teammate. So, is that a bit of team orders there? Who knows?
Ooh.
Bit of controversy. Who else is improving? Kazizzle is in P3 currently. SDB Cock definitely needs to improve. He's got to, surely. Here's Gennaro. Starting his lap? Yes, he is. What about Kazizzle? Kazizzle's on a lap. He's 4 tenths quicker here in the second sector. 7 tenths! It's 7 tenths!
Who is?
Kazizzle, round the second to last corner.
7 tenths will not get him pole. It's going to be 20.4.
He'll be happy with the front
I
row
don't know,
start.
you know, I don't know. 20.1 he improved in that last sector.
Ooh. And
2
SDB
tenths
Cop.
off.
SDB Cop goes P5 and Little Brookie has retired.
I think he can improve.
Oh, he's out. Yeah, he's pulled off.
Sweaty's gone. Who was that? Somebody's just gone. Yeah, it was Sweaty that went fourth with a 20.5.
JB across the line. He goes P7. That's a good attempt for him. Who else is closest to the finish line? Punishers has completed his lap. Oh, Valpy! Valpy's gone fastest. Valpy has stolen it.
Oh my goodness me.
Literally on the line, but remember, as the track is drying, Casizzle could improve, but he's not. He's a 10th down there in the second sector. And Gennaro coming across the line. Is he going to improve? Yes, but it's only one position, and he overtakes Sharts. And here's Casizzle flying through the third sector here, the fast right-hander. Coming through the second to last corner here. There's a bit of traffic, but it shouldn't really put him off too much. Round the final corner. And for Casizzle, I don't think it's going to be an improvement unless he did something miraculous in the last sector. And what is his position? It's only third.
And that is the end of qualifying.
Whew.
So Valpy has stolen it. Punisher second, Zizzle third. Casizzle third. It's been a long one.
Goodness, this is the
Dynasty
last
fourth.
race.
Sweaty, Gennaro, Sharp, SD Beacott, Storm, JB ran off the top 10. Mate Boy, Syrian, Kel, and Little Brookie did not set time. He didn't get disqualified this time. Things are looking up for that guy.
Well, things aren't really looking up for Kel, who is 20 seconds off the pace. Oh dear. Now, what's the weather going to be like?
It's got to be a dry race.
Yep, it's
surely.
dry. Yep, it's dry. Not a cloud in the sky.
Not a cloud in the sky.
So, who is going to win this
Valpy
race?
is high.
Who's going to win this race? I'm going to say Valpy.
Right, so we've got more comments through. Because this little stop goal wasn't applied according to Aaron. Pit assist are allowed. I can't announce. I can't say. And Aaron was commenting there was a bit of a dry line. And that was 7 minutes ago. So I'm very sorry for not doing that until now.
Right, so I'm going to say Valpy is going to win this race. What about you?
Valpy's going to win the race. Punisher off the start might get Valpy into turn 1.
Oh, he's brake checked him. Has Dynasty. Controversy.
Everything's allowed.
Yeah, but that's a message to Valpy, whatever VSR was thinking there, of course.
Yeah, Dynasty was unhappy at what Valpy did a couple of races ago.
That's very interesting.
Storm 7 tenths up. You mug. That's not right.
So you think Dynasty's gonna win this?
I think Dynasty's gonna win, but oh, he's been spun by Sweaty.
Oh gosh.
I know he's been spun by Sharks even.
Well, if we do get a repeat of what happened at the start last time, you know, I think Valpy's got this all under control.
Yeah.
But we'll wait and see, really.
And remember, everyone, at the end of this, we're going to interview the top 3 drivers from this week's races, which currently, I think, are Valpy, Sweaty, and Dynasty, if I recall.
Right, I'm going to hand over to you now for the start of the USA Shorts Grand Prix, final race of the day.
I can't see the light. I can't see the lights. The lights have gone out. I can't see the action.
Just
the
change.
grandstand's in the way. We are off. And racing.
Yep,
and
X6 Punishers.
Punisher's got a great start again.
Oh, someone's dive bombing.
Look at this dive bomb.
Oh!
The 2 Hasses came into contact. There's plenty of carnage there.
Yep.
Punisher, Valpy, Dynasty, Gennaro up the 4th. Were they all clean? Somebody's gone massively
Little
off.
Brookie.
Little Brookie, but...
Oh, look at this! That's Sweaty down the inside of 2 cars. He's got
Gennaro Has Gennaro disconnected, or is he just lagging? Because he's just like, he was 4th, and he's just down, he's now gone to
Yeah.
11. He's got damage.
STB Cot has damage as well.
Oh, and he's given damage to Syrian.
Major
He's given
drama.
damage to Syrian, and Punisher is leading the way. From Dynasty and Valkyrie.
Oh, someone's gone off wide there. Is that Shots? JB's not having a good time.
Yeah, that is Shots. He's going in the pits.
And STB Cot as well.
Shots have got a 5-second stop go. STB caught Gennaro and Syrian and probably Matey Boy as well, I would think. No, Matey Boy is still continuing.
So, who gained the most places? Well, it's Kel with 6. Great start from him. After a terrible qualifying session, of course.
Yeah, he qualified with a 140, I think.
Oh, some people there, Storm and Sweaty, getting 3-second time
Oh,
penalties.
Dennis, he's gone for a move on Punisher for the lead!
Yep, he's done it.
He's
Or
done
is
it,
Punisher
but
gonna come
might
back at
get
him?
on the inside.
He's gonna come back.
Bit of banging wheels. Still side by side. Dynasty's got it done though.
He'll get the undercut, surely. Yes, he does. And he's gonna have another crack at it here. Into the last sector. And there's Valpy catching as well. And Sharks has a 3-second time penalty. And Gennaro has a 3-second time penalty. Oh! Is that Valpy going for a move? No. Never
No,
mind.
that was the lag. That was a bit of lag, man. Dynasty Punisher.
Oh,
There's
going
bit
for a
of lag
move.
now. Punisher's
He's going for a move.
on Dynasty.
Yep. Back up
Good
into
move.
P1. Now all of this could be playing into SDB Cot's hand here, because remember he pitted at the end of lap 1, and if these guys hold each other up for this long, which they are doing now currently,
Valpy's made a
you
mistake.
never know. You never know what could happen.
Valpy's made a mistake, and Kazizzle's now on the back of him.
Right. And I think Valpy's
Ain't
gonna...
just much. Nearly
yeah.
a train forming up, I think, here.
Valpy isn't gonna let Kazizzle through easily. He knows he's got a championship to win.
Punisher's round the outside of Dynasty!
Oh, this
No,
is close.
Dynasty was round the outside of Punisher even. Sorry, goodness me. Valpy's right on him.
Into the second to last corner. And DRS is enabled now, remember. Oh, Dynasty! He's got a 3-second time penalty.
3-second time penalty. Valpy's got him.
Yeah.
Because this is a 4-way battle for the lead on lap 4 here.
Oh, this is going to be really close.
Ooh, bit of contact. Was the
Yellow
Valpy?
flag. Matey Boy's out.
Matey
Matey Boy. He's crashed into the barrier. That's him out. It's been a good day for him of racing until that moment.
Yeah.
Of course, P9 in Japan short and P7 in USA, picking up a lot of points here today. Until then, both Williams out, of course. Punisher still remains in the lead of the Grand Prix, but look at the gap between the top 4. It's so close. They're within
1.5 seconds.
Yeah. And
1.6 seconds. Because
yellow
has got
flag.
a 3-second time penalty.
Kel's going
Valpy's in
slowly.
pits.
Yep, and Kel's spinning. He's crashed. I caught that. Kel,
Oh.
he was going extremely slowly, and he just put the power down, and he just went into the barrier. Simple as that. Valpy, as you said, in the pits.
Wow.
Now why? There's not a safety car. No, there isn't. It was just Kel going very slowly there. And he's left the session.
Oh dear. So Punisher VSR,
What's the gap?
Kazizzle, Sweaty.
What's the interval between SDB cut? It's 29 seconds, so what's a pit stop worth? About 25, I think.
Yeah.
Fastest lap. No, I don't want that. Interval, there we go. Right, who's gonna pit? Oh, that's VSR coming in the pits. So Punisher's gonna string it out more as he sets the fastest lap. So he's gonna do a vessel here.
Storm, who hasn't pitted yet? Who has not pitted?
He's gonna stay out on
Where's
those sides.
Valpai's at the final corner. VSR's coming out the pits again. This is going to be so close.
Once
Valpai, is he
again,
going to
and
jump
Kazizzle.
Dynasty? Dynasty's coming out the pits. This is going to be so close.
What about Kazizzle as well?
Kazizzle, Valpai's in between both of them.
Right.
But
Crucially.
Dynasty's in net lead.
Crucially, he's got ahead of his championship rival, Kazizzle. Is Punisher in the... No, he's not. Okay, that's a bit strange. Syrian up into 8th. He's got past JB. Oh, look at the... What was that? SDB cut. Going a bit sideways there. And he's got a 3-second time penalty once again. Oh, and Syrian spun. Syrian Prod has spun. Oh, that's an absolute disaster
for him. Oh, he's going the wrong way. Gennaro
he's knocked a few codes.
Tired.
Oh, he's crashed. He's out.
Crashed? I can't see him. I can't see him. Where's he crashed?
Oh, he's crashed now.
Punisher are in, and Storm is in the lead.
Safety car. The safety car's been deployed.
Oh, and do you know what? Storm's missed out on this.
He has.
He's back in. SDB
Punisher
comes in
as well.
Will JB come in?
Oh, SDB has a 5-second stop
going
go.
Slow.
Right, Punisher's lost out massively here.
Punisher? You mean Storm?
Yes, Storm and Punisher.
What do you mean Punisher's missed out? He pitted like just before the safety car.
Did he?
Yes, he did. Him and
oh yes, he did. Sorry, I
Prix
did.
went
Yeah.
in.
I do apologise. Sorry.
Ah, goodness me.
Must have missed that
Goodness me.
in all the action.
Goodness
So
me.
then, if you're watching the stream and you're still in the race, congratulations. You're guaranteed to score at least 1 point today.
Everyone can just retire now. And Storm is going in the pits now. Storm is in the pits. And who was that following them? That was Kazizzle following them in.
How interesting. And he's got a 5-second stop go. And a drive-through for speeding under the safety car. So he's got a stop go and a drive-through.
Yeah. Because Kazizzle's going... Oh.
So what's the order then? Punishers, Dynasty.
Dynasty, Valpai, Sweaty, Storm, Kazizzle. Storm's out in 5th.
And there's SDB caught in 7th, JB 8th, Sharks 9th, and Syrian after that spin in P10. Right, I'm going to work out the championship and see if Gennaro's out of it.
Gennaro is in 11th. And Kazizzle is 8 point. I think he's just within it.
It all depends on where Kazizzle finishes, really. Because that cut-off point... Let me just work this out very quickly. .265. So Kazizzle's on 241 here. 5161. Okay, so Kazizzle needs to win this race for Gennaro to be out of the championship. So I think, unless something crazy happens, that Gennaro's still going to be in it, but he's going to be a long way behind. Right, we're going to have, what, a 5-lap showdown to the end of this Grand Prix. Kazizzle on the Ultras here, So too is Sharks and Syrian. But Kazizel, you gotta say, is going to attack like crazy to win this race. Otherwise, he's gonna lose out massively to Valpy here. And we could be. Oh! Dynasty's got damage. Dynasty has damage.
Uh-oh.
He ran into the back of Punishers.
Uh-oh.
Now is he gonna do a Vettel here and
He is.
oh he is!
He is.
Oh my
So
goodness.
unfair.
Oh, and there's
And now
Valpy.
Punisher wants- and Valpy's just keeping them off.
What is going on? Now
There's
that's
been a glitch here. Punisher. That's
not
Vettel
right.
move. That needs investigating.
That is not right at all. Dynasty is
It's a good
definitely
job
going to get punished.
Punisher will be getting moved up after this race. He's going to be in F1 next week, I've decided. I don't think it'll affect him, but it might carry over.
Oh, and look at this. Who's Punisher takes the
Punisher's
lead.
gone for it. Oh.
Look
They're
at
back
this.
in the order that
Oh
they
my
were. Oh my
gosh.
god! I've never seen a safety car go this slow. And there's
It's not
Dynasty
that.
going for the restart. And Sweaty's caught up in this, and he's up to second.
Yep. And that was Dynasty's fault really by slowing down and to a halt really. And anyway, we're back underway.
DRS now enabled.
Who's gonna make a move into turn one? Who's close enough?
Nobody really.
Yeah, they've all spread out really. 5/10 each for each position. Right, lap 10.
Dynasty's gone for it.
Yeah, but I'm sure that will be investigated.
Syrian's got a 3-second time penalty. Kazizel's got
Oh,
a
who's run out
3-second time
wide?
penalty. Storm
Okay, that's
has run
Storm.
out wide, and I think crashed.
Right, where's Kazizel? Up into P5. He's made one position now. And Valpy. Oh, look at this! The battle for P2.
Yeah, Sweaty's holding everyone up. Punisher could go for a move. Oh, he's run into the back of him. He's got even more damage now.
Oh dear. He's gonna be slow here.
Me.
And look who comes through. The championship leaders overtake Punishers.
Wow.
Look how close Kazizel is to Valpy as Punishers comes into the pits. Kazizel might make a move here on Valpy if he's brave enough. He is! Down the inside goes Kazizel up into P3. Oh no, he doesn't. Or does he? Yes, he does. Kazizel into P3 then. Valpy will be angry with himself about that, not defending the inside line. And, oh, they are very close. And Kazizel up into P2! And yellow flags. Why are there yellow flags? Someone's off. It's Valpy!
Valpy.
Oh my goodness me, Valpy, what a mistake to make.
Kazizel's up second.
That's a crucial mistake by Valpy really. Why would you risk it all really? But oh
Wow.
well. We got SDB cut up into
Dynasty's
P4.
leading. Kazizel second. Sweaty third. Kazizel's going in the pits.
Oh, he's serving his
Oh,
drive
he's got his
through.
drive through, hasn't he?
Of course, I forgot about that. And now he serves
dear
it.
me.
And well, I thought
He's
that
going to be right.
yeah,
He's going to be behind Valpy.
unbelievable.
Yeah, there's Valpy coming past him now. Kazizel's out in ninth. The championship takes another turn.
This is crazy stuff.
And look who's in third. SDB Cot's in third. This is mad. Off this race alone, I think SDB Cot, as long as he hasn't got
Yeah.
many 3-second time penalties.
He
this
was
is
last,
looking-
wasn't he? At one stage
He
in this
was.
race, he
He
was
was
in
last.
last.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. What have I just witnessed today? 3
Unbelievable.
crazy races. Who's close enough to make a move here? Closest battle.
Nobody.
Closest battle. SDB Cot is catching Sweaty actually. There's something to watch as well.
SDB cuts on the back of Sweaty, yeah.
And Kazizzle's catching Valpie
Blank.
for P8.
Dynasty, I think, is going to run away with this.
Definitely,
Sweaty is starting to hold up SDB cut. SDB cut, if he gets this move done, I think...
Oh, he's got
got
a 3 second
time
no. Oh, that's.
I'm sure Sharks has got more than him. Sweaty got a 3 second time penalty as well. Just noticed that.
Right.
Let's have a look at the penalty situation as we nearly enter the final lap. Dynasty's got 2 penalties. Sweaty's got 3 penalties. SDB Cut's got 4 penalties. What? Sharks has got 6 penalties.
Oh my gosh. How are they not disqualified?
JB has got has got 1 penalty. Syrian's got 2. Storm's got 2.
Kazizzle down the ins. Oh, he's got past the Valpie. Kazizzle has got past Valpie.
Oh yeah.
That's crucial for the championship. And he's got a 3 second time penalty.
He's got 3 3-second time penalties now.
Right, okay, well we'll just have to find out how this all plays out in terms of who finishes where after they cross the line, of course. Oh, who's that? Oh, SDB Cot's down the inside of Sweaty. He's got him.
Sweaty went AI.
Yeah.
What happened to Sweaty? He went AI.
What a mistake to make so late on in the race.
And look at JB on the back of Sharks.
Yep. JB's closing in on shots for people.
SDB Cot's just made a right tower there. Oh, he needed that Sweaty back through.
Oh,
Sweaty's
down the
gone from
inside,
there.
not quite.
Good defending SDB Cot.
Yep.
Trying to save his championship hopes here. Dynasty's going to run away with this, we know that for sure. But it's all about the penalty situation. Sweaty's run out wide, I think. He's lost time. SDB Cot's got a chance to get away. Surely not.
What about JB? Look how close he is on the back of Sharts there.
Oh, JB! On Sharts right outside, he's forced him off. Kazizzle could come back, Syrian could come through. Dynasty's
Is he going to get him?
SDB Cot.
Oh, it's going to be a run to the line.
JB's a lot of them. JB has done a lot of them. SDB Cot gets a podium and Kazizzle's only got 9th.
Unbelievable.
Punisher, if he hasn't got a penalty. No, he finishes 10th.
Oh, that's unbelievable. JB.
Wow.
Goodness me. But he definitely needed P2 there, and he's got it.
Absolutely unbelievable racing. What a way to finish off these 3 races.
I cannot believe what I've just seen. Unbelievable.
Goodness me. What time is the F1 League being broadcasted tomorrow? The F1 League will not be broadcasted tomorrow, but there will be videos straight up after the action.
Well, if you wait, didn't you say that Punishers would be promoted?
Who?
Punishers.
Punishers will be promoters. Did I?
I think you said that. I don't know. Oh, look at all the penalties.
Yeah, maybe if we can sign them up for season 7 and F1, then yeah.
So let's run you through the order here as I take the standings down, because a lot changed.
Well, I've just had a message off Dynasty saying he's going to send in footage, and apparently Valpie brake checked them twice before he did brake check them.
Right.
So like 2 attempted ones and then a full brake check. Anyways, you can run through the standings.
Yep, I'm going to do that now. You can run through the order of the race, because everything really changed in that last lap.
Through the order of the race, Dynasty's going to get the win. JB second, SDB Cot rounds off a great podium in 3rd. Then it's Syrian who gets 4th. What a result for him. Sweaty, Shart, Storm, Valpie, Kazizzle and Punisher rounding off the points. Roman Grosjean, Esteban Ocon, Matey Boy, and who was that? Little Brookie, can't forget about him. He didn't even get round a lap. Yeah. Over to you. Oh, my fault.
Just sorting out the standings here.
Oh, I need to check the result.
who would you give driver of the day to?
Driver of the day for his assured determination is Dynasty, in my eyes.
Yeah, but I'm afraid that incident where he tried to take out XX Punishers, I don't know. That wasn't right in my eyes. So, who gained the most points? Dynasty did. But in terms of the championship, it's Valpy.
Wow.
And JB...
Dynasty, Valpy, JB, Kazizzle. Gennaro didn't have a good day, did he?
No, not at all. JB has outscored Kazizzle, despite Kazizzle being a lot faster. How does JB do it? I have no idea. But he's still in the championship fight.
Shall we get to the announcements and the interviews, potential interviews?
1890. I'll do the standings first.
Okay.
So hang on, everybody, don't leave yet because we got a lot to go through. SDV car, where is he? He didn't score in USA, did he? No. 220. 235. JB.
Dynasty's controller Dynasty's controller died at the restart. Apparently, that's what all of that about. That was all about.
That explains it then. And Dynasty. Right, here are the standings then. So, in first place is Kazizzle with 243 points. In second is SDB Cot with 235. In third,
Ooh, 8 points.
In third is Valpy with 230. So 13 points cover the top 3.
Oh my goodness me.
JB is P4 with 220. And P5 is Gennaro with 190.
190 and what's Kazizzle on? 243.
Yeah. So is that him?
53 points. He's still within mathematical distance.
And yep, so it's only 5, so it's a 5-way showdown between those guys.
Well, we don't even get this excitement in F2. Never mind F1. Goodness me. In F1, never mind F2.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes more sense. And the constructors will be sorted out after this stream because I really want to get the constructors all done, and yeah, hopefully we'll be able to give you some confirmation on how close or if anyone's won the constructors. Yeah, so I do apologise about that, but that will be sorted out later on. And yep, we have an announcement, a special announcement. I have no idea what this could be, so take it away.
Indeed. So, since becoming FRL owner, I've been gathering feedback from drivers, from stewards, from commentators, and seeing where we can improve the league, and if possible, as I put my light on, what other leagues could we run in sync with F1? Well, I have the answer, and tonight I formally announce the first ever FRL Assetto Corsa League. FRL Assetto Corsa League. This is going to be a league run probably on Tuesday nights from around 7 PM, We're going to be using the Tassus F3 cars. Very light and nimble to handle. There is 16 available spots. I'm going to sign up myself. And I think we've also got Dynasty. We've got Dynasty, Francis Jessica, and TJ, ZZ Public, all interested in joining the league. So if you do want to join the Assetto Corsa League, please drop me a message. Either through the Fantari Racing Twitter, on PSN, and we'll sign you up for that. And hopefully we're going to be starting the league within the next 2 or 3 weeks. So not much time to get everything together, but it's a highly exciting opportunity to expand this league further. And I think with the Assetto Corsa League, we're going to do just that. So that is the announcement that I have made.
But don't go yet, because I have an announcement of my very own.
And I don't even know what this is either.
Yeah, and I have decided that I am going to leave the FRL forever.
I don't think that is the announcement.
No, it's not. I was just joking. There's my April Fool's prank on the 4th of April. Anyway.
5th of April.
Oh, 5th. Oh, is it the 5th day? Okay. Right.
Yeah, it's the 5th today. Good
That's another.
Well,
yeah, that's another prank I made. I fooled you all.
But
Clearly.
also, I want to announce a driver consultation period after the seasons are finished. I want to see what went well, what didn't go so well, and what can be improved ahead of next season's runnings of FRL Season 7 and Season 2 respectively in the F1 League. So if you do have any comments you'd like to make, I know we're going to be overhauling the rules and sorting out the driver placements. That's my 2 things on my bucket list. So yeah, we're going to be overhauling the rules, make sure no stone is unturned, and yeah, hopefully it makes for good racing next season.
Right, here's my actual announcement. So I've been thinking about this for a while, and I like the idea of, on let's say the Wednesday, or every Wednesday before F2 on a Thursday, although that could change, but we'll have to wait. We could do a bit of a FRL show and have like a preview show on, and just interview drivers before the races, and yeah, get an idea before the races kick off on how everyone's feeling and all that. So we're not quite sure how the format's going to go, but we have it in the works, and I'd like to try that out really for the final 3 races of this season, for both F1 and F2. So that's my announcement there.
Very good announcement. It's another great way to get us out there and prove really to our drivers that we mean business, that we as a team are going to be working together, and show all those big leagues how it's done. Just saying.
Rightly so. And well, we've got some interviews to conduct, I believe. So if you want to be interviewed, just tell us, and we'll invite you to the party.
If you're
If you have a mic and
if
want to
you're watching the stream, that is. If you've tuned out, then I don't blame you, really. Who can we suggest to the party? But I don't think anybody's available for comment at this moment in time. Personally. Interviews will be conducted now. If you
Right, there we go. I sent a message. So, yep. Whilst we wait, and yeah, Sizzle says he has a video or something.
Yeah, I'm going in just now. I've got to go in the shower.
Right. Okay.
Don't want that mentioned on the stream.
No. Oh, dearie me. Right, let's see what people are saying then. So, because this
Dynasty
says...
wants to be interviewed and Punisher wants to be interviewed.
Right, let's get them in. So I'm going to invite them now to the party. Yeah. I'm still hanging in there. Yeah, right, let's get, oh, they're right at the bottom. So, Punishers and... Where is he? Is he offline? Oh, there he is. He's just offline. Alright, I've sent them both invites, so yeah, if you want to be interviewed, just leave a message.
Leo.
And here we go. Our first interview then with the guy in the Red Bull who, well, for the 3 races we've had, and XX Punishers has had a great performance, has to be said really, but no victories today. Instead, he did not finish in the points in Japan short. He finished 4th in USA and 10th in USA short, but it was looking good for victory until that moment. XX Punishers, are you there? No, he's not. I had a great build up.
I can see his mic moving, but I'm not sure if he's speaking. Hello. Yeah, he's here.
Oh, you're here.
Ask him.
So then, I've got to ask you about USA short when Dynasty in the Ferrari drove up alongside you and hit you. Apparently, he said that you brake tested him a couple of times. What exactly happened from your point of view? Yeah, because that was you into the pits really, and with only, what, 3 laps to go, you couldn't really recover. Don't worry, we're definitely going to be investigating that for sure. And, yeah, definitely. So, I've worked out your points standings at the moment, and you have 36 points. Do you think possibly you could challenge for a top 10 finish? I know you joined in late to this league, but it's still possible. I mean, realistically, you should have won at least 1 race today. So if everything goes well, you never know. You could give Kazizel and Dynasty and those other guys in the championship battle a bit of run for their money, really. Mr. Head, do you want to ask a few questions?
Oh, I actually don't have anything to add. It's very rare. Well, I don't have anything to add.
Interesting. I mean, going back really to Japan. Yeah, Japan. That was last week though, but I might as well ask you about it now. That was probably the best start I've ever seen anyone do from P3 to P1. How did you do that? Oh, so it's reaction times, not about like wheel spin or anything, just... Alright, Dynasty says I haven't invited him, so let me invite him again. Alright, there we go. Yeah, you should be able to join in now. I've invited you, VSR. Anybody else wants to be interviewed?
There he is.
Right, Mr. Dynasty. The first question I've got to ask you isn't about how you won the USA Short Grand Prix, but what happened under safety car conditions when you came alongside the Red Bull of XX Punishers and deliberately hit him off? What happened? Right, you know that's being investigated, right? Do you? Oh,
yeah.
gonna. Oh, shall I go? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Right, I was just gonna say. That do you think he was slowing down, perhaps because otherwise he'd run into the safety car, or you think it was 100% deliberate? Right, Kazizzle wants an invite, so I'm just gonna send him one very quickly. What? Right, I've invited a couple of people. Right, VSR. I'm just thinking, because two wrongs don't make a right, so if he did brake test you, why didn't you just send in the footage and let him have a penalty? Why do that?
Because
Why take him out?
pretty much every time I've sent in my footage, it's like, it's just, I don't know.
Hello, Kazizzle. We'll come to you in a second,
I shouldn't
Kazizzle,
have
don't
done
worry.
it. I shouldn't have run him off the track. What I wanted to do is I wanted to hit his side pod, but yeah, I lost a bit of rear traction and sort of
Right.
went.
And you went very slowly on the restart. Can you explain what happened there?
My controller died.
At the worst possible moment ever.
Yeah, most unfortunate moment.
It was the unfortunate moment because I was ready. I had 0.7 laps of fuel ready, and I was gonna push, but I was pushing, and the front wing didn't affect me as much as I thought it would. So I managed to keep my gap as it was. The only corner I really struggled at was a fast right-hander before getting into the penultimate corner, and that's all where I struggled.
Right. But looking overall at your results here, first in Japan short, second in USA, and a victory again in USA short. You've got to be pretty happy with yourself after that performance, really.
I don't know, because I had an incident with Kazizzle at USA, and if I didn't get front wing damage from that, I reckon I could have done a triple header.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was my
yeah.
bad. I kind of I had front wing damage from the battle of Valpine, and I still getting used to the car conditions, and I kind of kept on using the back end because I was trying to get the car turned in, and then I hit you.
Yeah.
Mr. Head, do you have any questions to ask Dynasty at all before we move on?
No, apart from I know where I'm going to be placing you for the final week, and we don't want you in F2 anymore. Well, we think you're too quick. I think you're too quick. You deserve to be in F1, and you're going to race in F1 for the rest of the season.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take that. Of course, I did a trial in F1 last week. Had a lot of speed, just unfortunate in qualifying. I reckon I could run with the top 3 if I put my head to the setup and trying to find the individual key parts of the track where I can excel. I can definitely run with the top 3 guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, moving
Okay.
on to Kazizzle. Kazizzle,
Hello.
you are the new championship leader, really, because SDB came into Japan short with a 2-point lead over you, but now you have a little bit of breathing space between yourself and SDB Cot. You're on 243 points, SDB Cot's on 235, and Valpai is third on 230. 13 points separate the top 3. Incredible stuff. Do you think
Yes.
you can win the championship now? Is it
I honestly,
getting more realistic?
yeah, I honestly think I can because, well, anyway, I'm pretty proud to be where I am now. My first rate, my multiplayer league, and I'm pretty proud to be at the top of the championship in the moment. But it really depends. My form this week hasn't been that good. I've been making a couple of mistakes, but hopefully next week I can get back on top.
Indeed, and you had a couple of incidents in this in these 3 races, but you got 4th in Japan short, 3rd in USA,
Yep.
and 9th in USA short. And without that drive-through, you know, you
Yeah.
pretty much had consistent pace to be within a shot of winning those 3 races. So you've got to be
Yeah.
proud of yourself for that, really.
Yeah, I don't know. The game, well, in my opinion, it was a bit stupid. So coming into the pit lane, I thought to myself, I've got to speed up, right? Because Valpine and that I knew there was going to be far in front of me, and I saw the pack catching up. So I've gone into the pit lane, and because of how fast I've gone into the pit lane, I wasn't speeding into the pit lane. It basically, I overtook Valpine, and then it gave me I think a 5-second penalty, something crazy like that. And then apparently I was too quick under safety car, so it gave me a drive-through, which I thought was unfair, was I'm coming into the pits, but whatever. I'm not doing that bad. I'm still leading the championship, so I ain't gonna moan.
Yeah, and well, JB is on 220, so he's further behind, but he's still within a shout here.
Yeah.
And Janara as well on 190. So realistically speaking, it's between yourself, Valpai, and SDB Cot. And out of those 2 drivers, who do you think is going to be your toughest competitor yet?
Valpy. By far. SDB Cot, he's been consistent over the last through the 6 weeks. But to be honest, Valpy has more speed than him. You see, he's been SDB Cot's in the mid pack normally. Every now and again he's in the front pack, yeah. Where me and Valpy are normally in the front pack, or if we have bad races, we're back in the pack. So it just really depends, because SDB Cot, he's very consistent, as you've already seen over the last couple of weeks. Where Viper has that pure speed.
Yeah. But Valpai, he's made a couple of mistakes, so I mean,
Yes.
without him crashing out in like Belgium and Singapore, Valpai would have been leading this championship by a long way.
Yeah.
But then you've had
Yeah.
a lot of incidents yourself,
Yeah.
and you didn't
Lot
turn
of
up for a week as well.
errors. Yeah, I think I had parents' evening for like stuff. It's like school snacks.
Yeah, but
Anyway,
yeah,
can you check that incident with Valpy? I don't think that was fair. like coming in last corner at USA. I sent the clip, but it doesn't seem like the link's working. So I've gone round the outside of Valpy. No, sorry, in the penultimate corner. I went. I lost. I think I turned in a little bit early because of that. I had to straighten the wheel. I went wide, came back on the track, left him room, and then he kind of just like pushed, and then he kind of like pushed his way past, and he like hit my front wing, and then I lost it. That's why VSR got past me in the first place, because I had front wing damage and I couldn't compete with him, and that's why like I had really bad pace at the end, because I really couldn't keep up with that front wing damage. It was really bad for the first sector and also the last sector, so I was struggling.
Right. Got a few messages here from Gennaro saying that he thinks that Valpy is the fastest of us all, but he's not consistent, and he agrees with you, Kazizzle. So there you go.
Yes, I've just seen that. You see, Gennaro, he's had a bad week, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's fast. I think Gennaro, if you're hearing this, you're a good driver. When we first started, you was a very good driver. We had great battles. The most memorable one was probably Spain, when I was right behind you and then I span.
Oh yes, yes.
Does anyone remember that?
I do, yes.
You guys went nuts in the commentating booth. You were like going crazy.
Yeah.
I watched the video. I was like, calm down. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then I've had a couple of muck-up, but I remember Bahrain Short was probably one of my best races I've ever had, when I came from last to first. You're welcome,
yeah.
Gennaro. Yeah, so hopefully, well, I should be going to F1 next season, right?
Unless for some reason something happens in
yeah.
the last 3 races, you're in for a top 3 finish, definitely. So.
Yeah. You see, I don't care if I don't win the championship. It'd be nice to, but it's my first season, so I ain't gonna. It's my first proper season in a race league, so see, top 3's amazing still.
Definitely. Mr. Head.
Oh, Gennaro said he understands a few words because he's. What is he? What language?
Italian.
Italian.
Yeah. You know when who said James? You said before that in the messages that you said you're taking over, and Gennaro thought that it meant that you were the whole race league was over. I had to explain to him what you meant.
No, I'm owner now of the league. Well, really.
Yeah, I had to explain that to him because he thought there was no more, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna leave," and I was like, "What? Why?"
No, FRL is still going, and if you heard my announcement, we're going to be setting up an Assetto Corsa League.
Oh, I don't have that. Oh, I need to get that
No.
now, don't I? I need to
Yes,
get that.
you do.
I'll get it
I
as
need
well.
to.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yes,
I'm
the
gonna
Assetto
go
Corsa
now,
League's going to be
guys.
very...
Mr. Head, have you got any other questions to ask Kazizzle, our championship leader?
I don't have any questions, actually. I'm speaking to Ollie about his unhappy decision from earlier on.
Right.
What's wrong with him?
He's resigned as coordinator, apparently.
Oh, well, he had an argument.
Basically, yeah. Basically.
Oh, Syrian wants an invite. Syrian, I think I sent you
I was just about to say that.
one. Yeah, let me just send you another one. Let's get Syrian in here. Between teammates it's okay. Between teammates it's okay to share setups. Right, let's get Syrian in. Kazizzle, how are you feeling for Mexico, Brazil and Abu Dhabi?
I think, well, I'm not really a big fan of them tracks, but I think I might be okay at Brazil. Honestly, Brazil might be my track, to be honest. I love it. Mexico as well, such a fantastic track as well. Especially, like, the crowds and stuff like that. Fantastic.
Interesting.
I'm here, Bobo.
Syrian, hello.
Hello.
I can hear myself. It's a little bit bizarre. I
It's
wonder
about a
how you
minute
did
behind
that.
as well.
Yeah, it is. Usually it's 10 seconds, but oh well. Syrian Pro, let's have a look at your results here today. Japan short, P6. USA,
Yeah.
you finished out the points, I believe, yes. And then USA
Yeah.
short, You got P4. You got to be pretty happy with your results today.
Well, it could be much better if I didn't have those penalties. Like I had 2 penalties for 3 seconds, and actually I'm so sad for USA, like the normal one, because on the last lap I spun on the S, and then I think J-Bay and someone else just took me off later on because I lost my wing. So it was really really sad for me.
Yeah, I did see you spin actually.
Yeah.
What happened there?
Sorry?
What happened when you spun? I saw you spin, I think it was in USA Short. You had a bit of a moment.
USA Short, yeah, I've done that as well, and also in USA, like in both. It's not one of my favorite tracks actually, but in the normal one, like normal USA, I lost it on the last lap, then I lost my 10th position actually. Okay, it's 1 point, but still, it's better than nothing.
Yeah. And I'm just looking at the standings here. And let me just double check this for a second.
People were all over the place in USA Short. Everyone was darting everywhere.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, like through the S's especially, you had Valpy going like almost crashing into the wall.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
should I
because,
slow down for you, Gennaro?
Yeah, because it's not my native language. Yeah, so good that I'm speaking it.
I should speak slow for him. So, I think that Valpy and everyone were all over the place.
Yeah, Gennaro, good question. I'm from Syria.
Right, I've just worked this out now, and Syrian Prod, you are in P6 in the championship with 120 points.
Yeah.
So you gotta
Who's
be happy.
leading the
Welcome to the
Constructors
party.
Championship?
Sorry?
Who's leading the Constructions Championship? Isn't it
Oh.
Mercedes?
We haven't quite worked it out because a lot of people have been swapping cars. So we are after this stream we'll work it
Yeah.
out. That's our main priority, and the instance as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that link, I've just tested it, the link might not work, so, oh no, hold on, it might not work. Tomorrow, if it doesn't work, then tomorrow I'll send it to you.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. Mr. Head, have you got any questions to ask Syrian Prod?
No.
Again,
Again.
no. You got nothing.
Nothing.
Come on.
Nada. No.
Unbelievable.
I need to get
I've
myself
got
in
a
the shower
question,
for
I've got a
goodness
question
sake.
for you, James.
Yes.
Give me all your setups.
I don't think so.
Go on
Yeah.
time trial. You can do it
Skip
easily on
me.
time trial.
Go on time trial. I'll give you a little tip. If you've got KB or Blizzard on
Yeah, I've got both
time
of them.
trial, have a
No,
look at their
no.
setup.
No, I only have Blizzards.
Or get KBs. Very good. And KLCs as well.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have these.
actually, I've tried James' setup, but it did not work for me.
Oh dear.
Probably because it's too sly and whatever, yeah.
With the time trial, yeah, not here, not today, but with the time trial.
I got them from November, so they've obviously changed from then.
You see, for the first couple of rounds, I used Blizzard setup, and I think the reason I died literally in Spain was because of these setups. He has his ballast on 11, and I didn't realise that until after the race.
I know for a fact he's definitely changed his ballast from the last setup.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's 8 now, I believe, 8 or 7. I go lower, I go
Yeah.
7. Because in qualifying it's fine to run like 9, but then I find it has too much oversteer in a race and I can't control it, so I always put it down. You gotta think ahead, guys. That's a tip right there. Think ahead.
Right, I've got one final question for Siren. Looking at the championship here, Sweaty Bunny is closing down on you, and a couple of other drivers as well are getting very close to your score. Do you think you can hang on for P6, or is it going to be tough going into the final 3 races?
Well, I think I can hang on if it comes to. Sorry for that noise. Yeah, it's my laptop battery actually.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, for Brazil actually it's one of my favorite tracks. and what's the one before Brazil? Is it? I don't remember. Which one? Which one before?
Mexico,
yeah.
Brazil, Abu Dhabi.
Yeah. Mexico is I'm okay with that as well, but with Abu Dhabi still I'm a little bit suffering, let's say, with with driving on it. So I believe that I can hang over. I mean, with the sixth position, but not sure because I was unlucky with the last 2 weeks with I think 4 DNFs. So I really hope that I can stick to 6th place. But I think it's gonna be tough for sure. Like they are very, very, very good drivers. The most important that some of us must drive, in a very safe way, especially Housey. Like today, actually, he blocked me a little bit, but it wasn't that bad. But usually he's not caring who's behind him. Yeah, so he's just driving his way, trying to get to the right side, the left, the right, the left. So basically the one who's trying to get over Housey is actually nervous because he can expect that Housey can do something.
Yeah, and we have noticed
Can I ask
actually.
you a question? Since you don't have a question.
Yeah.
We're gonna start off with Ball Boy. What's your
Ooh.
biggest weakness?
In terms of driving.
Yep.
Okay, because I would have said like wasps or something if. Yeah, if it was in general. Biggest weakness. I'm gonna have to say driving with no assists.
See, I mastered that already.
I'm learning with the gears. I'm learning very slowly, but yeah.
Slowly and surely wins the race, right?
And you guys
I
are
went full
using
in.
the pad or the wheel?
Pardon?
Are you using the pad, like the control joystick,
Oh,
or
I use
the
wheel.
wheel? Okay.
So it's probably a bit easier for me.
Boy, James, what about you?
Controller. I'm on a controller.
Controller.
Yeah.
James, what's your weakness?
Not winning an FRL championship.
Siren?
But my weakness is actually F1 still for now.
See, my weakness is probably...
You know what? Do you know when I've bought this game? Like I bought it exactly 1 week before the season started.
Ah.
Wow.
So that's quite recent, actually.
I think Boy, I've told you like that before. One time you were asking me to join you guys with the seasons, and I've told you no, I don't have the F1 2017 yet, and you can say straight exactly 1 week or 10 days exactly before the season started, I've bought it. So
Wow.
I'm trying right now like just to learn, see how it is. Actually, the first half of the season I was driving with full assists. Like even with brakes and everything. Now I try without the brakes, it's much better. Even with half the traction control also. So just trying to make it better somehow.
Yep. Slowly
You're
you're
doing very
definitely
well.
improving.
Do you want me to tell
Yeah,
you my
thank you.
weakness, guys?
What is it?
It's probably I think I have two, but mainly it's frustration. No, it's frustration. You know when I get really angry after races, you should probably see me in the chat. You see when I struggle to get over it sometimes. I remember I think it was Russia, and before that, I think I made contact with someone, and it was my fault. And I crashed in qualifying because I was too busy thinking about how I was gonna prove him wrong. So I gotta get over that frustration of being, I gotta just carry on. If you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
see.
also I think it's consistency. I'm okay, but I think today I actually done okay. But in the early rounds, I think I was really good. I was really bad. If you watch the videos, I'm rather like up there, or I'm really down. That's my things anyway.
Right. Did you guys see at all what happened on the restart in USA Short between Dynasty and
I
Punisher.
did.
Punisher?
I think everyone just basically Dynasty. I think didn't he just he just ghosted. Everyone went slow. and then from there it's chaos, because I remember I overtook someone, then I got a penalty, so I had to give the place back, and I just saw people banging off each other literally because they didn't know what to do. But I'm not really sure what happened between them two, but all I know, there was quite a bit of contact from what I could see, because of everyone was so confused because of his controller dying. We didn't really know what to do.
Yeah, what I caught was that Punishers, who was leading at the time, brake checked Dynasty, or Dynasty felt that Punishers brake checked him, and then for the next straight, Dynasty did a Vettel maneuver and took him off. Bang wheels with him. So what do you guys think about that?
I think it's a very clean move, probably the cleanest move I've ever seen. And he did it, and he admitted it as well. He was like, well, I was going for his side pods.
Yeah. Yeah.
He admitted it.
Exactly.
But how's he? Oh, I'm so innocent.
It's very similar to what happened in Baku last year in real life, really. Exactly the same thing happened. So.
Can you believe Halsey tried to get involved when I was having an argument with Valpire? I said, well, I'm gonna report you, yeah? And then Halsey came in and said, no you're not. And I said, shut up, because you weren't even there. Can you?
Yeah,
What?
I know. Right, I believe is Kel here as well? Hello? Is Kel yes, is that Kel speaking? Hello, right. We got some questions to ask you about your performance today. So, let me have a look at your results here. You did not score a single point here today. What happened?
It was just a really bad weekend. In Japan short, I got hit by an extreme, and I couldn't really react. I just got taken out, and I had a really bad qualifying as well, so that didn't really help.
That's interesting, because I think I saw you in one of the races. I think it was the last one today, where you went really slowly and then suddenly tried to accelerate and lost the back end and retired. So.
Yeah, I think that was the last race in USA. I braked around the corner, and then I lost the back end, and then that was it. In general, it's just been a bad couple races for me. And it's actually my last race before I wanted to leave on a high, but yeah, it was just a bad race.
Well, you still got 3 races to go, and looking at your position in the championship, you're on 75 points, which is quite a good total, really, for your first season in the FRL. Do you?
I mean, it's okay, but I kind of expected more. It is my first time playing this game. I've only been playing it for maybe 3 weeks. I joined the league, but being Valky's teammate as well hasn't really helped. He's really quick, so yeah, it's been really hard to adjust to the league. But hopefully next season I can do a bit better. But I think because I'm not able to commit to the last 3 races, so this is technically my last race this season.
Oh, okay. Looking at your position here, you're in the top 10 in the championship, so it's going to be tricky, really. But I think you might just hang on for a top 10 finish.
I mean, top 10's okay, but I've got really high standards. I was hoping for when I started the league, but all I could really do is improve, and hopefully next season better than this season.
And of course, for next season, if you didn't know this already, but the top 3 in the F2 standings will move to F1. So you'll definitely be a lot closer if the field, if some people from the top move up, which will definitely happen. So you never know. I think, yeah, you could be a consistent podium finisher if you improve.
I mean, I hope so, because I'm really sorry last season. Been really hard to take, so all I can do is practice while I'm away, and then by the start of next season when I drive for Renault, I'll be a bit better.
there's definitely a lot of sore losers in the FRL, that's for sure. Howsey included. Howsey, you know, in a Bahrain short, did you see what he did in that race?
You
Oh
bit
my
me.
Oh,
he
yeah.
went and took out, attempted to take out Kazizel, who was trying to overtake him for the lead on the last lap of the race.
But I watched your commentary last week and I heard James Head get angry because off the restart, I think it was in Malaysia, YBR literally ran into me off the start, and I know T-Rom's going to make a right, but I ran him off the road.
Duh.
I thought that was really unfair.
Yeah.
Because he knocked my front wing. He was so far behind me as well. I don't know why he tried that move. So I just ran him off the road to kind of get even. So I know that's not good with character, but I don't think he showed good character as well with that. So, yeah.
Yeah, see, this is what I like about our drivers. They're actually admitting their mistakes and they'll improve from it. That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Guys,
what,
that's
I
what-
won't
that's-
be.
that's
I
what we
won't be
want.
in a week for in June. I won't be racing because I'm going to Italy to participate in a karting world championship, and I'm doing it for
Oh.
England. So, because at the moment I'm ranked second in England and 35th in the world, so I've got to go to Italy for to represent England.
wow,
So sadly, I
Wow.
won't.
that's amazing.
I don't want to bolster anything, but one of my former drivers in a league I ran is currently British Rallycross champion.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
Well, incredible.
Alright,
See,
one day I'll
we
catch up
we
with
achieve dreams here. We achieve dreams.
Join the FRL, sign up today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drivers have ended up in AOR. What's not going good about it? Yeah.
Yeah, the best league of all time. Where if you don't watch your back, you'll get bid by Housey.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun-dun-dun.
Right,
Alright guys, I'm gonna go because I need
yeah.
to go to sleep and I'm tired, so bye!
Yeah, this
Okay,
stream has
goodbye.
gone on for way too long.
yeah, but it's been great interviewing everybody and just getting their reactions.
It is. For the guys that's remaining, do you think we should do this more often, interviews?
Yeah, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
me too.
Well, we announced earlier on in the stream that we're going to be trying out an FRL preview show next Wednesday, and it's going to be uploaded onto YouTube. So it'll be like about half an hour of us talking to drivers and giving us like our opinions of what's going to happen like for the weekend ahead.
Hopefully more drivers get involved. I think maybe some people are a bit shy to come on to speak.
Yep.
But yeah, hopefully you get more drivers on getting involved, and it will probably be more exciting when they do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I was kind of hesitant to come on as well when I got the invite, but I just thought why not? Because I saw like no one hardly joining. I just thought I'll just not show my face, but
Yeah.
It's a great opportunity to showcase drivers to the wider world and the wider community, which I find is great, and that's one of the innovations I want to bring to the league. So yeah.
what happened with Ollie? Because Ollie's left.
Apparently he has resigned as coordinator for the rest of season 6 anyways. But we've only got 1 week left, so I'm not too bothered about that, but I'm trying to get him reinstated for season 7. If not, I'm gonna have to look for a new coordinator.
Yeah.
Right, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. It's been great talking to everybody. Thanks to everyone, first of all, who turned up for these 3 races, and well, we've had a fantastic and entertaining 3 races in Japan short, USA and USA short. A lot of chaos, a lot of overtaking, a lot of fantastic moves were performed, a lot of great laps in qualifying. And thanks to everyone also who joined in to the party as well, including you guys remaining. This is the first time we've done anything like this, so I'm pretty happy to say that it worked out brilliantly, and we'll definitely be doing this from now on. So yeah, unless Mr. Head has any other things to add to what I just said, I'll end it here.
I honestly do not have anything to say. Just go and watch our commentary back, because I'm sure you'll love our highlights.
Yeah. I have to admit, I did nearly fall on the floor laughing when I saw about 100 people crash off in Japan short. I just saw cars left, right, and centre.
Yeah, I saw you laugh when you hit me on the inside. Honestly, I wasn't laughing, but I was furious.
Yeah.
I tried watching it back. But I really wanted to think of that down as well, so I didn't really understand why he put his car there, but I guess that's racing at the end of the day.
And it's extreme, so what to expect from it, really.
Yo, Kel, you should see in Malaysia what happened to me with the Williams driver.
Yes,
Really.
we did see
I
that.
was so angry, guys. I'm sorry.
We did, yeah, we
It
did
was
see
even on the
that.
live, yeah. It was on the live part. Really.
Yeah, we gave him a qualifying ban, but he didn't serve it,
Yeah.
so... oh no, he did serve it. He did serve it.
He did serve it. Yeah, he did serve it. And actually, like what happened also in Austria from Housey was the same thing. Really, I'm trying to take them out, from the right side, and then they suddenly, drive to the right side. So
Yeah, that's
really
unacceptable, really.
yeah.
Okay. But
Thank you so much, guys. Really, thanks for the time, and thank you, Kel. Thank you, James. Thank you, Bob Boy. And
no
have a good
problem.
night, okay?
Yep, see you next week, and I'm going to end it here. So thanks everyone again for watching and joining the stream and racing. And yeah, we'll see you next week for the championship showdown between Kazizzle, Valpy, SDB Cot, Gennaro, and JB.
JB.
So until then, next week, you've just got to watch this, even if you're not racing or participating. This is probably one of the closest FRL championships ever. 13 points cover the top 3. I cannot wait for Mexico, Brazil, and Abu Dhabi. And yeah, is that it? Everyone happy?
That
no
is
one's
it,
got
yeah.
anything to add? Yep. Okay.
yeah.
Thanks for watching, everybody. And yeah, I'm gonna watch this back because I want to see this all unfold again with popcorn. But yeah, thanks for watching, and until next time, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.